Hello everybody, welcome to the Lost Harbor Tavern. I am your host, Nitsify, and also your DM, by the way. Today I'm not playing as a player, I'm actually a DM. I know, crazy. Welcome to the Rum and Harbor campaign, where we have a bunch of pirates doing a bunch of little piratey things. In fact, it's so piratey-like that they're about to make their way to a casino, which is like 3 days away, via boat. But we have a few players here, funny enough. I know, crazy. And we have a peanut gallery. We used to always have a peanut gallery with Anya being peanut gallery, but now the peanut gallery is different. We hired a new guy, he's a brand new intern. Just, give him a few moments. It might take him a little bit. But we have, first of all... yeah.
Yes, intern, shut up.
Main character, fuck you.
We have one of our players. He's a little frog. He's in a little box. He just released a game called Moonchild. Go check out the demo up on Steam. We'll have a link in the description below, by the way. We have Reed, who plays Usagi.
Hello, everybody.
Bro, you are dead inside, but we love to see it.
What happened to you?
I just released my game demo that on the day this is being recorded. So
yeah. This is true.
Check the description, probably.
Yeah, go check it. It'll be there. It'll be right underneath his name, or I'll just put it right beside his name with his other social stuff.
I'll also probably put it in the comments just to make sure.
Yeah, just in case if I do forget for some reason. But speaking of things that forget, we also have Issa, who plays as the amnesiac Plasmoid. That's right.
I just went through multiple current events. What's up, gang?
Yeah. I don't know if you want to get into that, but that...
No.
No, that's valid. That is valid. But yeah, we've got good old Ooblecz. Speaking of Ooblecz, there's a person who loves to... Where was I gonna go with this? I was really gonna say they just love to beat up on Ooblecz, but that's not true. That's not true at all. We have
that couldn't
Landry.
be farther from the truth.
Yeah, we have Landry, who's played by who's essentially is it a captain or is it a vice captain? I know you guys are doing a co-captainship, so is she vice captain or co-captain? What's
I don't really know. That's something we need to sit down and figure out.
Yeah. For now, we'll just say co-captain until we figure it out. But we have our co-captain, Kirilla, who's played by Shadowcat Anya.
Hi. I'd also like to point out, the last video that we posted.
Yeah.
Squid is stating that cheesy pickup lines are the best pickup lines, and I have to disagree with that one.
Oh, dang. Here we
Thank
go.
you, Squid, for supporting me!
He also apparently really likes the debt system that you've got.
Oh, thank you.
It hasn't come up yet!
It will.
Don't worry, it will.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get framed for cheating here, aren't I?
Dude, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, right? But we still have another player that we haven't introduced. We have the big old short guy from from Hawaii or something. We have Acrid, who does play Loki.
Hi.
Yeah.
Loki, who is a low-key issue.
Yeah, low-key issue.
Yes.
He's a low-key issue, by the way. And fun fact...
Wasn't intentional, by the way.
Yep.
That was just pointed out to me after I came up with the name.
Yeah, he was making the character in VC with me when he was coming up with this PC idea. And I told him, I was like, he was like, yeah, Loki issue. And I was like, that really sounds like low-key issue. Which is funny, because this is the second time we've done something like this, because I made a D&D character that's not on the podcast called Angiller, which sounds really close to Angular. This is the second time. But we also have in the Peanut Gallery, you can go check him out on Twitch, Chris Crash Games. He's a little short little guy. He does some wrestling stuff too sometimes. He's chill. But
There's a lot of Hat in Time, a lot of Sonic.
Yeah, that too. A lot of Cult of the Lamb, a lot of Seals, that whole thing. But yeah.
Seems obsessed with seals.
Yeah, it might be an unhealthy version of obsession, but he's trying his best.
Yeah.
It's been 2 days since he's been sober. I don't know how long that'll go, but we'll see.
I don't even think it's been 2 days.
Truth. That being said, just a quick little reminder for people, in the last episode, wanna know what we did? Nothing. go watch it. No, so y'all actually did get to do a few little things in the last session, because you managed to recruit yourself an extra healer, which you all have really needed, because it's all been on Pike. Like, yeah, you guys have technically had a side healer, the witch, but, like, there's an extent to what she can do, because she's, at the end of the day, more of a witch than that. But on top of that, y'all also managed to recruit a certain sniper, Tito, who was an absolutely aggressive volcanic kitsune. On top of that, you had a little bit of an encounter with a captain of the Navy who actually didn't throw hands, and even prevented one of his rookies from taking a shot on a co-captain. Y'all got a bunch of information from this guy, because as far as he cared, y'all weren't a problem, and he was willing to turn a blind eye, unlike most Navy people. So y'all kind of get a little insight.
He also apparently knows entirely who Kirla is.
Yep, because he's a intelligence squad. His whole thing is that he digs stuff up. And it also kind of gives you guys a little understanding that, hey, just because they're in the Navy doesn't mean they're a bad person. These are actual people at the end of the day. So,
Damn.
yeah, I know, crazy. It's almost like every person has their own moral set. Just because they work under a bad guy doesn't mean they're actually a bad person. They might just only have that choice if they're trying to change something, or just they always have a reason. Everybody has their own reasons for what they do in their life. Just like in real life. Crazy, huh? Crazy how that works. That being said, y'all were just leaving Baltair.
Yep,
And you're making your 3-day travel over to the casino. So I'll be honest, nothing really crazy is going to be happening that I have planned for encounters or anything on your way to the casino. But if you guys wish to do anything in between before you guys get there, now is a good time to do so.
What could I possibly do?
Right. Actually, there is one thing. Because I mentioned there is a certain little aura that started kicking up.
Oh, right, yeah,
There's a certain little
That
egg.
shit's here.
Yeah.
The egg has hatched.
Fun fact,
So-
I sent a little sneak peek after session of a zoom in of the eye, and that was the only hint to it. I actually ended up changing that image, like, a few days ago. And I apologize. It's
That
not the very...
legitimately means my entire guess is now gone.
No, I will let you
Thanks.
know. I will let you know this. It was already based originally off of whatever that picture was. So that bit hasn't changed. I just changed the image. That's it. And that's only because I realized that there was an image I found that was more fitting of the already predetermined thing that this has already become. Because you guys know...
Okay, but... Before we go any further, I fucking think this is going to be a Demon of Rage. I'm just stating that now.
That is fair.
That is my guess.
I hope it's a succubus, because that would be hilarious.
That's fair. I do want to mention, this is something that we've been doing since the very beginning of this campaign, which was the guessing system for the player. I don't know if I ever mentioned it on the podcast. People could make a guess before things happen, trying to predict something, and if they got it, they'd actually get a prize for it. That I just prep for late that they get later in some other session.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. People forgot. People just forgot to keep guessing. So, but yeah, we got
an opalum.
Okay, we've got an opalum. If it is an opalum, you would need to guess the type of gender, because do remember that it's similar to opalums are essentially just their version of incubi and succubi. So that is those are still technically different races in a weird way. So you need to guess which version.
So male or female?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's gonna be a feminine one.
Who knows? Okay. So are you guessing a succubus or an opalan? Because those are different, but they are similar. If it makes sense.
I'm guessing that it's gonna be a succubus.
Okay. So
I'm gonna guess. Male opalum.
Okay, we got a male opalum. We got succubus. We have a demon of rage. Issa, do you want to take a gander?
Demon of Lust.
Demon of lust. That is an option, actually, because there's a certain someone.
We've been getting freaky.
Yeah.
It's me. It's me.
Man.
Come on.
You know what? I'm going to throw this out there. Chris, are you still listening? Have you zoned out yet?
What's up?
I'm going to give you a thing,
I
right,
heard
man?
something about a guess.
Yeah, so we're doing a guessing thing, and I just want to let you know, if you guess right, I'll let you pick to either, in DMs, hinder or help the party.
Oh God!
Oh no!
You let me know. Okay? So,
No!
there are 5 guesses you can make here. Actually, 6. So there's either the thing that is spawning that they haven't run into yet, but they're about to go meet in a second here it could either be a demon of rage, a demon of lust, a succubus, an incubus, a male opalin, or a female opalin.
Say a succubus.
Okay, understood.
So
Taking
that's
your
2
answers.
for succubus, 1 for male opalum,
Demon of Rage.
demon of
Demon of
rage,
rage,
and demon of
lust.
lust.
All right. So, I'm going to grab the image here. As y'all start heading downstairs, because if I remember correctly, y'all were alerted that a certain, that aura had become way stronger, if I remember correctly.
As Lavana told us, hey,
Got someone
It's
you want
here.
to meet?
it's happening.
Yep. Oh, boy. I'm excited. I think there's a very specific player that's really going to like this design.
I am nervous.
So...
Oh, that's terrifying.
Nah, because now I'm scared.
Me.
Oh man, I don't know if Chris would like this design or not. I don't know, but as you guys start heading down, you would it's I think like the closer you get, it almost feels like the aura, while it's still that has that like natural infernal aura, it feels almost like colder in a weird way. And when you finally get to get down to the cellar area where it was originally hatching, where the egg was for, these things to spawn, you would see this man that has spawned from it. So, the succubus options were already out of it. As you're looking at a male opalin.
Yes!
Yep.
Yes!
Yep.
Yes!
As you
Yes, I was right!
Oh my
as
days.
you're looking at this
God damn it!
stonish gray
my
opalin. He's got this like 6-pack going on, slender but muscular build.
I saw that, Issa!
Oh my god, Esau!
What'd she say?
Oh
What'd
my
she say? He's
It's
got
the
this...
same fucking tongue gift.
Oh, okay. He's got this like white hair where the sides and the back are shaved, right? But he's let a lot of it grow on the top of his hair. He has it all brushed to his left side, kind of covering his left eye, even just kind of covering that side of the eye. He has these like slicked back dark gray horns that kind of curve up.
Fucking Christ, man.
These kind of like elvish ears. He's got these he even has you can probably get an idea that Lavana might have already talked to him a bit and may have even gotten him some clothing. And may have even helped spruce him up a little bit, because not only does he have jewelry, like a little silver earrings, but she even went out of his way to give him black nail polish. And he has a black leather jacket that he wears that seems to have some bracers built into around the wrist area for protection. And then he wears black pants that has a bunch of black leather belts as straps for equipment, that sort of thing. Last thing that I should mention is that he kind of has this dark bluish eyes that are kind of dulled though at the same time. So yeah, as you're seeing a male opalin.
Yay.
So y'all gonna deal with that. You can see that he doesn't. I can go and tell you this right now because I know some people are like, but what if they try to swing on us? He looks relatively friendly. So weirdly enough,
He also just hatched.
Yeah.
He has no reason to swing. He doesn't know
Exactly.
shit about anybody.
Exactly.
He is a newborn.
Yep. It's also that thing of not only does he have no reason to swing, but also you can probably guess that even though y'all didn't really get to talk to the egg much when he was still in that form of spawning, that probably did make a difference. And then on top of that, Lavana had been talking to him for 2 weeks straight. So it does make a difference. In fact, she actually may have, her being one of the people constantly talking to it, may have also determined the possibility of it becoming less likely of becoming a demon of rage.
Oh, good.
Because stripper.
Yeah, because of what her old background was.
I swear to God, is he gonna try and
So
kill me?
glad. I was like, it could be a female, but I'm gonna guess for the male one because that would be funny.
I won't do anything. I won't do anything because to me this feels
Wait.
like a newborn child.
Okay,
That's fair.
I have to make me, the guy she tells me not to worry about. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
No,
No,
it's fair. But you don't gotta apologize for that, man.
The little fluffy
Oh.
rabbit. The guy she tells you not to worry about.
Yeah. I do want to mention that, like, when devils, demons, those sorts of things spawn into my world, they kind of naturally spawn at, like, the ages of, like, 20, 25, just naturally already, just because, you know, if there was a kid version just walking around, that has implications that I don't want to deal with. And I don't want to deal with the idea of pedophilia on my channel. Bye. So we're keeping that out of there. That shit's out. So they naturally spawn at more of an adult age. Because if it is more something surrounded around those more adultish themes, that's something we don't need to be dealing with. So for that reason, demons only spawn as adults and above. But that being said,
Motherfucker with ancient knowledge, over 100 years of experience, having just spawned in.
yeah, it was that thing of, like, yeah, emotionally and, like, mentally and physically, they have, like, that of an adult, but they still don't have much knowledge. They still have the knowledge of, like, someone who just came into the world. So, it's kind of that weird mix.
I love the idea.
So we have an overly sexualized adult male who just hatched and knows about as much as an infant.
About the world, yes, but it's that weird
Don't force
mix.
him to cook with me.
Teach
I'll teach him the ways.
him the way.
I'm not touching this guy with a 10-foot pole.
I am
be like-
concerned.
You saw
I
him
will
shoot
treat him
him
like a
because
little child.
he'll rival him.
Oh man! Now you would see
No,
him.
I'm not gonna do shit. I'm not gonna do shit unless he tries to steal my girlfriend.
Will
not
he
quite,
try
but you know what I
to?
mean.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't steal my boyfriend, maybe? Question mark. Is he boyfriend? Might as well be.
Who knows? But y'all gotta get that stuff confirmed, man. Like,
No.
but you would see him just kind of like give a bow, and you would see just like on his back is, funny enough, a glaive, and
great.
floating beside him is a tome. As he would just kind of give a bow and just go, Nathio's the name. Lavana gave me some information, at least about portions of what's going on and how this is running. I have no reason to fight. After all, he just came into the world. I think that's relatively obvious. So hopefully you don't mind me working alongside you, or I can stop off at a nearby island. Up of
I
your
think
choice.
you'll be fine.
Somehow I don't
Right.
think unleashing you on the rest of the world is a good idea.
Fair enough. Well, either way, she's... well, I guess the best way to put it, more during incubation, she was already giving me forms of information about things, so I was relatively absorbing that information rather easily. Just, I hope you don't mind a paladin that likes to use tomes and spells.
Don't
I've
mind it at
picked
all.
up my information and how to wield and fight from the bit of information I've gathered from her. The rest is pure infernal fury.
Irla looks at Lavana and just, Lavana, we need to have a discussion.
Okay. After you, boss.
Irla would walk away far enough that nobody else can hear. And just looks at Lavana and just,
Yes?
what have you told him?
Oh, you know. The Navy is a horrible thing and it should be demolished within an instant. About the current tyrannical problems going on in the world. For example, I know that the next island we're heading to has a real big issue on that one. So I told him about that and how, they shouldn't be allowed to live. I told him about, just little witch secrets. Because I figured he could use that. Also, that little tome I gave him, that's one of my old ones. I'm letting him borrow it. Permanently. So he has some access to some of the spells I know. Things like that. Oh, right, and I taught him how to make an oath. An oath of a witch, some could say.
Rap.
What issue are you speaking of on the next island?
Oh, you don't know, do you? So, just a little bit of information. I've done some pre-digging. Because, you know, original. So a little bit of a fun fact. I realized relatively quickly, before that compass will ever be able to redirect where our area might next be. If we end up heading to Jetsam, which is an island nearby the casino, and I'm gonna guess that most likely we'll be sent there because it's the closest to the casino right now. There's a man. He's been known as King Sultani, I think his name is. You see, that island became a Navy island. They signed an agreement, a pact. You know, they're owned by the Navy at this point. Because when the king died, it just happened to be in their terms of agreement on their protection that one of their people, whoever was assigned to the base, would take over as king. So they've gotten a little tyrannical.
Nice.
I figured, well, I know he's not here anymore, but I figured a certain someone known as Mollis might want to see the island be destroyed, and I figured just as a final goodbye, I just instill in the mind of the new one that a certain island needs to be fixed, that's all. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your call, boss. I'm just helping us in the right direction. That's all, just witches' thoughtfulness.
Of course.
Don't worry, I don't plan to ever do anything behind your back. It's more of me as a person handling a situation when I thought I would be the best. Is there anything else, boss?
No, that's everything.
That's great. Oh, right. By the way, I found, just, you know, off of a Navy ship, a little glaive, so I gave that to him. Don't mind the random sparks that come from it sometimes.
Sparks?
Oh, yes. You see, I imbued it with some magic because I was bored at the last island. Didn't really quite catch my taste, you know? So, I decided, what if I gave it golden sparks that would cause it to ignite?
Oh my god. This fucking newly spawned fucking Oblem has a better weapon than most of us combined.
You gave a newly hatched entity
Yes.
a glaive that can ignite.
I mean, it's only fair. If he was born naturally in hell, he would have already been able to make his own, or hell would have gifted him something. He would have had nothing, so I took the liberty to make sure he would be well equipped.
Of course.
Because even if you didn't want to keep him on the crew, at least he could go on a warpath on the Navy, giving us more time.
Somehow I don't think it would be a good idea to send him on the rest of the world. That's questionable at best.
Wise decision.
I can't wait for Lavana to get a very different response to all of this.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That's everything I wanted to know.
understood. Happy to help, boss. And she will sassily strut away.
Girla returns, rubbing at her temples, just like, for the love of the gods.
I'm gonna be honest. Loki is probably talking to the guy, got everything he needed to know about him, basically just an additional of like, alright, what are your main goals type thing?
Yeah, so you've gotten his main goal is to absolutely obliterate and kill the owner of the Navy.
Got it, cool, grand.
Right.
And
And
you would realize that his second goal is to make sure that his soul doesn't even make it to hell.
Works for me.
Yep.
And Loki would go find Lavana, like, Lavana,
Hmm.
did you equip him?
Perchance.
Great job.
Thank you.
Now, where the fuck is Usagi?
Oh,
I'm here.
right.
I'm just standing there, just observing.
Hey, Usagi, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can I see your... You have a katana, right?
Yes.
Do me a favor, let me hold it onto it for the 3 days. That's something I want to try.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hope I don't remember this. Okay.
So, Loki.
You
is gonna-
have a lightning sword, I guess.
Might have a little bit more than a lightning sword when she's done with it.
Oh boy,
What
here we
now?
go.
What is Usagi's like stealth modifier?
It's very good. It's +8.
Okay. Loki would have like turned instead of like as he would like spun around until he noticed, he's like, ah, there you are. I just need to talk to you.
Okay.
Oh God.
He would just kind of he was like, if you could come with me, I need to talk to you away from everybody else.
All right.
So he would pull Usagi kind of to the side, and he'd be like,
Oh, boy.
so I've got a question. I've got a thing that I overheard a while ago, and I never really got to sit down and talk to you about it.
Oh, great. Yes.
Oh, it's nothing bad, but I'm here. I want to help. So, if I understand correctly, you've got something to go towards the Infernal Vault, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Your goal is to go get it, right?
Yes.
Grand. I'm gonna help you. And I really want to help you, because there's someone else I really don't want getting it. So, we're gonna make sure we get it before him.
Okay.
But we're just gonna have to make sure we talk to the other two emperors and make friends with them, because they've got the Nilkins and we need it.
Okay. The
Other
what
than that,
now?
just... Huh?
They have the what?
They have, oh, you don't know. They have half each of them have half the info to go find it.
Oh.
The new emperor doesn't have anything. He wants it, but the other two have it.
Okay.
It might be better to not kill them, though. If we
wasn't-
can avoid it.
I don't know what. It may surprise you to know that I don't typically try to kill people.
Grand.
Stealing doesn't require having to kill people to steal things isn't usually good, because then it just attracts all sorts of undue attention, and it's really not leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Loki just gets this, like, just wide, so he's like, well, then we're gonna get along great, because I'm real good at causing distractions.
Excellent.
So, we might try that again. But I did want to also talk to you about something else, and something I gotta mention to everybody. But I really want us to make sure we don't piss off Genesis.
Who now? The
The Warlord. The Anubai.
Alright. I
Oh.
you have my word. You have my word. I was not planning on cheating anywhere in that establishment.
Oh, just don't... Genesis might come off as a bit of a rude man when it comes to everyone else, but he treats his crew right, and he'll more than happily turn you to gold and shatter you to bits.
Yeah, I figured I wouldn't want to. He'll do what now?
It's just fucking...
Thank you.
I wasn't planning on doing any. I wasn't planning on doing anything untoward.
Good, that's good. I know Genesis, so I'm gonna be talking to him, but I really wanted to make sure we didn't end up on his bad list, because we weren't walking out of there alive, and he's just...
I'm not like our formerly deceased captain. I don't pick fights when they're not needed.
Grand. Well, now to go tell everybody else not to fight Genesis, or his crew, woo, and just look, he's gonna walk away.
You'd see.
He-
Hey, fun fact. Ooblecz.
Oh boy.
A certain little tabaxi is gonna walk up.
We've got like
Where are
5
you
tabaxi
right
on
now?
the sh-
I'm
Tabaxi on this
quite
goddamn
literally
ship
right
by
next to Shindao.
Okay, so Are you like okay? So Shen's.
I have no idea where shit is, but I assume I read right next to him. Oh shit!
Okay.
I tried putting the screen on my main monitor. Like, fuck.
Okay. So I mean, Shin's normally outside. So you're just outside with him then?
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Okay. So to be more specific, there's Little and then there's Big Tabaxi. Big Tabaxi is Asta. She's around like 5'4". Little Tabaxi is Kasheshe, who's like 4'7".
Oh my God.
You would see Kasheshe just kind of like walk up from behind, and you see him just kind of like poke you. Just go, hey, got a minute? Okay, got a minute? Ooblecz?
Oh my God, my mic fucking decided to switch to something else. For my mic, for some reason, switched to my webcam mic, which is
Oh my
not
God.
cool, guys. I don't know why I did that. Like, I didn't even change it to that. What the fuck?
I've got no
Suddenly
idea.
decided it was my default mic. Anyways, hey, what are you? Oh, Kashishi? Yeah. What's up? Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'll let you want to see if you could test something out for me.
Ooh. And you need me for that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, only you.
Okay, you won't.
Yes.
Okay.
Appreciate. Okay, come down to me. He's just gonna like bring you down to like the second layer area where he's been like actively like working on some stuff.
Okay.
Which is where like the cannons are at, like, cause like as mentioned before, you have your main, your top deck area. You have cannons, and then third floor is where the rooms are at. You would see him like basically bring you to like near the back area where some crates are at. And you would see it just over this one big thing. There's just this giant blanket. And it is like covered in oil and all sorts of things. You just see him just go, you see, I need a little testing buddy. And you'd see him just rip off the blanket. And let me actually grab the image of this thing. Hold up.
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
I actually forgot to grab the image here, but I'm about to get it to you.
No.
Isn't that exciting? You would see him bring out. Let me just do two NPC visuals. As you see this white robot. And I actually need to get the image onto OBS because I actually forgot to grab this one for it. You can see this white clunky robot with these giant white wings. Oh yeah. Because fun fact, do you want to know what type of artificer he is?
Yo, look, you want
He's
the
a
robot
defender,
thing.
meaning that like he normally has a defender type, like just built. So he normally always has some type of like just like art. Like God, dude, my brain's dying. They normally have like a warforged that essentially fights for them. That's kind of his thing. So he never really gets in combat, but this thing will. However, this one, unlike the others, would not have sentiency. But you can see this, like, giant, like, white-winged mech, kind of designed after, like, an angel of sorts. But yeah, it's got some, like, crazy shoulder and hip length there. But you get the main idea. It also has, like, giant floating, like, orb that's supposed to be designed after a halo by the looks of it. But it's pretty big. This thing's standing at around, like, 7 feet tall. And, like, because of the... Huh?
No, never mind.
Oh, okay. And technically, because of the wingspan, it actually takes up a 2x2, just because of how big the wings are. But yeah, you can see this mech that he's been working on, and he would just go, "Here's the thing, I've been working on this for quite a while, and the thing about it is that I wanted to test something out, and only you can do it. Well, I mean, technically, I could get the others to do it, but I don't want them to waste a spell slots on it." And also, if anyone is the best for it, it is the real deal. You see, anybody can cast acid. There's poison spray, all sorts of things you can test out, poisons and acids, but your body's made completely out of acids from my understanding. So do me a favor.
Yeah?
I need to test just how durable it is when it comes to acid. Because the last thing I need is this metal body melting.
Joe, you want me to put that inside of me?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because there's also a separate purpose for this thing.
This thing is huge. Holy shit! How long have you been working on this? Like, this is amazing. I'm not even like what you are, like an artificer or some shit like that. But like, damn!
I've been working on this ever since I was on the other Navy ship, and then when when everything got destroyed, I just lost it all, so I started working on it fresh whenever I joined your crew.
This work is amazing. Yeah. I'll definitely help you.
Grand. And also, after, go ahead and, absorb it, do the whole thing that you normally do, like when you digested that random rookie. And then after that, if it works, I want you to go inside. You see that little area near the head area where there's like a little open chair spot?
Mm-hmm.
Most people can't fit in that, you see, but you're just the right size.
Let's go.
You might be a little compact.
I'm
you can fit
used
in there.
to compact stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you're a slime. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll be cozy as hell in there. But first, I will put myself in there. I mean, I'm gonna put it in me.
You see, the thing is, eventually I would like to get it some form of sentiency, but for now, essentially, it's a co-pilot. So it can either go onto an auto drive to defend the ship, or because you are the perfect size for it, could drive it.
I mean, I could drive it. That would be awesome. But like, sentience? You think you're getting that? I point at that shit. That thing, sentience?
I think eventually I could.
Looking back and forth.
You see, I've never messed around with gaining Warforged sentiency. In fact, it's very rare for a Warforged to even gain sentience because of everything that's going on. However, we have a certain little thing that already has gained a light form of sentiency, though it's not very heavy. The Aurora does have a light form of sentiency from what I've picked up. However, if I can learn to then push that forward and learn how they made this happen to begin with, then I can then take that and infrastructure and make it better, because the Navy is a horrible thing. The one thing I have figured out about Aurora is that it's owned by the Navy. But you see, I'm better than the Navy.
You're going to give a robot the cruel fate of sentience.
Indeed. It may take some time, but I'll figure it out.
Oh my god, you're gonna get this robot in existential crisis. Do you know? I mean, I can help. I can try to help. This is so cool.
Of course, grand. So go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and just eat it.
He wants to make sure it won't melt.
Yep. Yeah, so this thing, like, again, it's technically bigger than you. So it's that weird thing of, like, he just bring, like, a bucket of seawater and just go, alright, you know what to do.
A bucket of seawater. Okay, I'll get to the max where I get, like, 15 feet.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you can get the 15 feet.
Would it be, like, around the size? Like, it's still a little taller, but I can stretch myself out.
Yeah, it's that thing of, like, so, like, if you grab the 15 feet and you're already naturally 3 feet wide, 3 feet tall and wide, that makes you a 18 by 18, like, 18 feet by 18 feet.
I could fit in 1-inch holes, right?
This is truth.
I can actually explode inside of it.
I will be honest, when you're of that size, you might destroy the robot if you do that.
I hope not, don't worry.
Yeah, you should probably be at the minimum size before you ever try to go in the robot at that size. But, yeah, you can essentially just, like, basically just devour this thing as it just enters your body.
Okay.
Nothing seems to happen to it. As, like, you can see where, like, the acid tries to, like, corrode into it, but it's like it just doesn't react to acid. As whatever he's done to this metal, he's perforated it so that acid literally does not affect it.
No way.
As you're just...
I'm like trying my best to eat it. I'm like wiggling about and shit like that.
Yeah. You're just literally just go, perfect. This works perfectly. Okay, grand. You can spit it out now, and I'll get it cleaned up eventually afterwards. But if you want to, I guess, go into the compactor, get rid of all that water, and, test out the driving mechanics, that might be grand.
Yeah, no, I for sure have time to do that. I take it out of me.
Heck yeah. Yeah, you take it out of you.
Let's imagine, like, the sloshing noises.
It looks like it's going
out.
to fall backwards onto its back and hit the floor, and you see the wings, like the jets, essentially activate as it just pushes it and keeps it from, like, hitting the ground and pushes it back to its feet.
Holy shit.
Heck yeah. I want to mention, despite having like little like jets to keep it like to allow it to like levitate and fly, things like that, it's surprisingly quiet.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, it's not loud. It's surprisingly quiet. But yeah, you can enter the little jet area, and there's like a bunch of little like levers and stuff for you to be able to control the the mech. So if you ever for some reason are like, you know what, I want to like go over to the enemy ship and like fly over there with the vessel ahead of time before everybody else or something like that, or you want to like use it to like infiltrate some place on an island or something, you now have that option. Literally nobody else could steer this. I think the only other person that is of correct size without being overly squashed would be Usagi. Even for Usagi, it'd be a little cramped. Like your ears are, you'd have to like, your ears are going to be a little uncomfortable because of the sizing. Because it's not a lot of space. So it's best suited for specific.
I don't want to get in there.
But you know.
I don't want to get in there. That seems like a terrible idea.
Dang.
Especially really sick get in the robot Ooblecz.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you get in there. Dude, I want to mention for anybody else that like gets to see you inside that thing, they just see just green. They just see green, or sorry, blue. They just see blue. There's like no, you can't. They can't see which levers you're grabbing, which ones you aren't, because technically the way you're having to use your limbs is that it's like already technically your body's technically devouring all the limbs and buttons. It's just really just where you push your weight onto to move stuff. So it's that funny thing of technically somebody trying to predict what you were gonna do by watching which levers you pull. They literally wouldn't be able to.
I couldn't even like feel like, what the hell?
Yeah, like I want to mention, even for you, it's a little snug. So yeah, but yeah, it works fine. Like you're able to push forward. You're like, it's that thing. Like you probably need time, but you can eventually learn how to fly this thing.
Oh sweet.
Yeah.
I've been moving this shit around.
So,
I don't think Sasha can hear Sasha.
Funny enough, there's like a little speaker built in. So like you say
God.
that, and he can just hear it through like this. Like it sounds like you're talking through a radio. That's the best way to put it. You know, like because I know you work. Like if you've ever worked like any job where you need like a radio. Like I've worked like Hobby Lobby for example at one point, and we had like radios on us. Just think of like the way
I use
sound
radios
effect.
at my job too.
Yeah. It sounds like that. That sounds like that's what you're talking through. You just go. That's working great. That's working great. I'm glad to see. I'll try and train you over, the weeks and see if help you get it down pat because I don't want you thinking that thing.
Oh my god, I get a fucking back.
Yeah. So essentially over the next few weeks, he's going to try and train you on how to drive that thing. So that way, you technically will get proficiency eventually on flying vehicles.
Holy shit.
So yeah. I'm trying to make sure, because it's been a bit since I've given the players some stuff, so I'm doing what I can to get y'all some little stuff. So.
Getting a giant ass mech is not little.
Yeah. To be fair, I'll be real straight up. I've given a lot to some players more than others, not intentionally. I just knew more of what I could do pretty easily for some characters than others because I was being given either more ideas by those said players or they just had an easier theme to work with. I just didn't know what to give Ooblecz at one point. So that's why there was like a good string of bits where I was like, what do I do for Ooblecz? I feel bad, but I don't know what to do for Ooblecz. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. They get a freaking mech. They just get a mech.
Okay.
I do appreciate it. This is good compensation. I guess.
Yeah. I hadn't given you anything in a long time. I was like, granted, technically, it's not like you can have it on you 24/7, but it is one of those things where it's like, this is something that if you ever like sit there and go, all right.
So cool.
I can level a navy. You could actively do like air attacks on a navy base if you want.
The air attack?
Yeah, you
could. The second ship.
Dude. Oh, there's a joke I can make that is not okay, and I'm not gonna. But
I just made that joke.
Oh man, but yeah, there's your fun little thing. If there's anything else that you guys wish to do within the 3 days, let me know. Otherwise, we'll start hopping into the casino. You're gonna
invite it. Let's just Shinjo.
Heck, we do a Shinjo.
Okay. I'm gonna.
The only thing I can think of is before they hit the casino, Kirlo would actually just kind of go to everybody and give them each 200 in money.
Okay.
Just kind of as a, hey, go see what you can do at the casino.
Heck yeah.
Noted.
Yes.
Okay.
Loki would talk to everybody
Okay.
and let them know that he does know Genesis, and he would really prefer to make allies with this warlord, as he knows that Genesis at the end of the day is just out for money. Not someone we need to fight, and if we fight him, we will lose. Like,
Understood.
as far as Loki cares, it's not a fight worth having.
Fair enough.
Ooblecz is gonna cook some food, hopefully, to give us some, like, help in gambling.
Actually, fun fact on that one. Someone's going to be helping you, so you can roll with advantage.
Oh no.
Oh, I already can roll. Wait, who's helping me?
As the person helping you, so you get a roll with advantage on your performance to roll for your cooking. As Tito, actually, while Benjamin's up on the lookout and she's currently not like doing stuff on the side, she'll be taking over his shift soon. She would actually help you out.
Oh my gosh, I barely talked to her. That's so cool.
Yeah, she's brand new, so she's one of the newest people. But it's kind of her way of being like, hey, yeah, I exist.
We literally just recruited her.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Hi,
Hey.
Tito. That's your name, right?
Yeah, that's my name. It's Tito.
You really want to help me? I'm gonna be making some sashimi, tuna sashimi, and then some sushi with the tuna, because we have a lot of tuna, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bit of abundance here.
We have quite a bit. I'm thinking of making some jerky later, too, with the tuna, because, oh my god, we have a lot.
Hey, I get it. You just see her just kind of go, right, let me get rid of my cigarette. That shouldn't be really, in the way. And she would douse that and toss it out.
Oh, sit!
Yeah. She would just kind of look at you and just go, all right, you just tell me what you need help with. I've done a little bit of this stuff in the past. I've worked taverns before.
Yeah, let's first prep the tuna for the sashimi real quick.
All
You've
right.
worked in taverns before?
Oh, yeah.
How long?
Yeah, I used to be a chef at one point, so I did that for a few years and then got sick of it. So, got tired of dealing with other chefs, told them to all get out, and then I threatened them. They, for some reason, fired me. Don't understand why. Yeah, so I went over there, became a guard for a few years over in the Hell-Chained Islands. That got boring, though. So I started talking with an artificer lady, that whole thing. Met a Grieger that was on this ship. You know him, Mollis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So many people come and go.
Yeah. Well, when his whole thing kicked down, his hive got attacked. I wasn't too happy about that. So, I may have already turned myself into a criminal because I kind of just dropped my post and decided to start just opening fire on literally any Navy person in my sight. Yeah, so you could say that they didn't like that. But it's fine because, I talked with my friends and, she stowed me away for a little bit. She sent me off with some dynamite and some bombs and stuff, the normal, like any good friend would. And she showed me a way to get out from the the waterfall area so I could leave the Hell-Chained and get into the other areas of the world. Started making my way, blew up a few Navy bases, the normal stuff, like any normal person does.
I like this person already.
I'm so glad
Your
I recruited
work
this person.
is amazing. You're doing great work, Tito.
Oh,
Keep it up.
Thanks.
No, I want to blow up some more.
I like
Navy
a kid. Have a
later.
dynamite. She just takes out a dynamite out of her jacket pocket.
What the fuck?
And just hand. You can go.
Shit!
Oh my
You
god.
can go into
Yes.
inventory, manage inventory, and you can you can add the
Dynamite.
green stick, the green dynamite version. Just add one. You now have
Oh
a
my
stick
gosh.
of dynamite.
You know what? I really hope she has like 30 dynamite just on her person at all times. She's basically like Gildart, but worse, because this is explosive.
Oh, I know.
God.
I know something I need to do.
Jacket of
Good,
infinite dynamite.
Whoa,
Yeah.
I don't even know when I'd use this. How much fish do you think I could get with it?
I mean,
God.
well, if you go into a lake area, here's what I recommend, right? So if you're gonna use that for fishing, right, rather than doing it in the ocean, go to an island nearby, find a good lake area that's kind of condensed. Make sure you get like, I'd say 5 or 6. I can lend you those. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Just
God.
chuck a stack into there. You'll see them go flying.
Just kill the
I don't-
entire fucking ecosystem. Do it.
Fuck this region.
I'll make sure I do it in a place that the Navy's at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You
Oh
know,
my
you know
God.
what's really funny actually? What you can always do. You see, I've done some light tinkering, but I saw your shipwright's really good, as well as the other lookout. What's his name? Benny Boy? Benjamin. Yeah, right. Human, right.
Benjamin! He should be
Forgot,
dead
yeah.
now.
Yeah. Well, I see that both of them know a little bit more tinkering than I do, because I'm not an artificer. But if you got one of them to make a more ticking time bomb, you could put it in like a package and then deliver it and have it delivered to like a captain of the Navy. It's just an idea. Like, as long as they don't pick up on it and you make sure that it's not detectable,
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
stop it. Not like
I'll
I've
put
done
it
it
in-
before.
Wait!
I've only done it once, twice.
You're gonna like
Maybe
me
3
for this
times.
idea, too.
Yeah.
What if I put the dynamite inside of me
Uh-huh.
and grab somebody?
Ooh.
And light that shit up?
So you just gotta make sure
Fucking
your
die.
acid doesn't. You gotta make sure that acid doesn't take it out though, because I think your slime might, get rid of the fleas.
Yeah. I'll just strap it to me.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
if you
hold on.
if you put it in your bag to protect it while it's in your body, and then just once you get fully into the base, then you can just spit out the bag and just light it and run.
That sounds nice. I can
Yeah.
find a little getaway. I can go through the fence.
That's an
I could fit in vents.
You see her just kind of like swing an arm around, you just go, "Oh, I'm gonna get along with you perfectly."
Oh boy.
Let's work on this
Alright,
system
hello,
now.
this chaotic evil.
Okay, so we no longer have the moral.
It's only good if it's against the Navy.
You're not wrong.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm
Chaotic
gonna cookie.
neutral.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I do
man.
performance, right?
Neutral.
I'm not tripping.
Alright, I want to get to the casino.
All right.
I have an important thing I need to do first.
Okay, what you got? Real
Go
quick.
for it.
Hit it.
But I haven't gotten a chance to properly practice my blood magic yet, and I now have a cleric on board who probably would know something about that.
Right. There's also that.
So
I need to roll.
would that
Yeah.
could that work?
Why'd you remind him, you bastard?
I need to roll something.
Oh god.
But yeah, you go find Austin. Okay, that's awesome.
It's legitimate training.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
no.
weird.
Yeah, no, for the 3 days. So I guess like you'll be able to
Yeah.
train with Austin. So you basically just kind of
Yep.
track her down. I'm guessing you're
Good.
just gonna ask her like, hey, like what's up, type of thing.
Yeah. Yep. I recently obtained some blood magic, and I, quite frankly, have no idea how to use this because the person who was probably going to teach me has left under mysterious circumstances. So you would probably know a little more about this than I do. So
Oh yes,
I can
I've.
help with that.
Oh, of course, I can help you with that. I've messed around with blood magic just a tad. With the whole area I was living in for a bit there, sometimes blood magic came in real use, including when some people became a little bit more on the handsy side. It's amazing what you can do
Yes,
when you use blood
indeed.
magic to just, I don't know, tear out the blood out of a person because they, did something that they shouldn't have.
Noted.
Indeed, I'd rather not do
Usagi's
that,
just-
but it's there.
Usagi's just busy thinking of considerably less violent uses for that.
Well, I think something you might be able to use this for early on is that, at your current skill level, boiling blood might be your easiest thing that you'll probably be able to learn. So, essentially concentrate on the blood within your victim, and just try to make it sear. Essentially, you want it to begin rising in temperature until eventually it feels as if basically boiling water has been poured into their veins. That's kind of the play.
Okay.
Another way
Yep.
is that there's another way. So if you do that, the Constitution's what's going to be the saving grace for how well they handle that. However, there's another way you can handle this, which is you see, and you would just see her just kind of like basically swirl her hand as you see a little red portal open up for a split second, and you see a ball of boiling blood form as it goes up into the air, and then it goes right back into the portal, and then she closes it. She would just go, that's another way you can use it. If you don't want to, hopefully, cross your fingers that they don't have good constitution, and you'd rather just splash it on them to try and burn their skin on the outside rather than from the inside, you could just launch some boiling blood. Normally, everybody has their own way. Some people prefer to conjure it. I prefer to just pull it directly from Yanessa's domain from her blood wall and just have it launched at them. That's how I handle it.
That seems far more convenient.
Indeed. However, the Constitution, if you do it from the inside, they can't dodge that. Only difference is that this, you're taking a risk of missing. Whereas that one, you're taking a risk of, if they have really good Constitution, they might not take as much damage as they could have.
Interesting.
So one's higher risk, but more reward. The other one's less risk, but there's a shot that you don't get the full damaging effect you could have gotten. So it's pick your poison.
Only good thief never gets into fights he can't win. So,
Indeed.
So the less risky option might be the better one.
Indeed. And technically thinking, if you think about it, you'd be able to probably cast that while stealthing without a problem. Because all you need to do is use 12 finger for that.
The gears are turning in his head already.
Mm-hmm.
How can I abuse this?
Yep.
Stealing.
So
Very
just go,
useful information.
you would hear in the back of your head, Yanessa. And you hear her just go, "Hey, Usagi, how you doing?"
Oh, dear.
I was just thinking, fine.
It's been a minute. Right, so remember the experiments I talked about? It's that time.
What are you thinking about?
Alright, so I did some thinking, and you see, I've been actually planning out a few of them, and I should have probably done them, one at a time, but I realized there's been like 4 in-session weeks where I just didn't do anything. Yo, don't worry about what an in-session week is. Don't worry about that. That's something that's beyond your mortal comprehension. If you try to think about it, you might die. So...
Okay.
So essentially, you see, there's this guy I know. Everybody calls him the DM. Don't know what that's about. But he forgot to roll some dice for some reason.
No.
See, I find it funny to do my experiments when he rolls above a certain number. He's kind of like a gambler, Think of it like that. That's the only way that a mortal brain could probably comprehend this understanding.
Okay.
So he did some rolling, and I did some testing. So, alright, so
Oh
now...
God, what am I getting out of this?
Here we go. Right. So last time I boosted
dead.
your ankles to make that better.
Yeah.
So let's try this. Let's just do one big amplified one instead of doing 3 big experiments, like 3 small experiments. Let's just go all out on this one. That's what I think, right?
Oh, no.
So just give me a second. It'll be
Get out of
grand.
this.
And as she says, it'll be
no.
grand. It doesn't hurt, but you feel like your ears go numb randomly.
Am I gonna lose my ears?
No, actually, they start to grow a bit.
What?
As
What?
your ears start to get bigger. Now I'm gonna grab a picture of your
It's
current.
a bit of a problem, honestly, because then I could like trip over them or something.
So right now, your ears currently go down to your head, like a little bit past your head. Your ears basically go past your shoulder and go, not down to your elbow, but like halfway to your elbow.
Oh,
As you
Is there
feel
some benefit from this, or
both. So you would feel as if you have gained advantage to perception, and you get a +3 to it on top of that. But
I already have advantage to perception thanks to Leoprine senses. Oh,
Okay.
Wait, no, it's proficiency. Never mind.
yeah.
Okay.
So you have advantage on any perception checks dealing with sound now, and you get a +3 onto your initial stat. So you can just click on your perception thing, and then go to customize, and then go to skill miscellaneous bonus and type 3 in, and that'll boost your stat even higher. So you get a +3 onto that.
Well, that's good.
But the one backdraw of this is because they've essentially heightened your.
Okay.
Yes. The only thing is that because they have heightened your ability to hear by making your ears bigger, you gain vulnerability to thunder.
I'm not looking forward to see if I got anything.
And that's it.
How do I put the advantage icon on it to make sure I don't forget this fact?
I can do it. I can make a feat for you and just make it.
Yeah, Acrid can do that for you because I can't really, because he, like, yes, I am the DM, but because he is the one that owns the D&D Beyond campaign thing, so you guys get all the homebrew stuff. Yeah, he's kind of, he's the one that can actually access your sheets. But yeah, he'll be able to do that for you. So yeah, you get vulnerability to thunder, but you get literally that +3, and you've got advantage to your perceptions now. And that's the benefit you got. She just essentially made your ears way better than what they were as far as she cares. And on top of that, as far as she cares, you're cuter now. So, there you go.
I suppose it could be worse.
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? It's just happened right in front of Asta. I assume it does.
Yeah, it's like while y'all are like literally y'all just got done. She just got done showing you how to do the ball teleport and just explained all that stuff, and then that happens.
She say anything about it? I assume she does.
She would just like, you see a small smile just kind of show up on her and just go, you know, that's kind of cute.
Consider this an absolute win. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna think to. I assume Yanessa can probably still hear me.
Oh yeah, Yanessa's always listening.
Oh, good. Okay, well, just gonna say, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I knew exactly what I was doing. And you feel like even though you can't hear it, no, actually, you know what? No, you hear this. You hear her type in wink, and then you feel like she put a semicolon and then a parentheses.
Okay.
AKA a winky face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a text.
Yeah, but it's like in your head.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm writing. Don't worry, I'm making a feat, so I'm giving you the bonus, the advantage, and the vulnerability.
Oh, I already added the bonus, so should I just delete that?
Yeah, I'm making the feat to add it all in one thing for you, just to make it as easy as possible.
Yep.
I clicked on that by accident and wasted a nat 20. Are you fucking kidding me?
Normally we don't. You know what? I'll do this. I'm gonna start making this a rule because this keeps happening. With the nat 20s, obviously if you roll it and it's not supposed to be for something, or you rolled something and I didn't tell you to roll something and you just chose to roll it, something like that happens. Oh yeah, I know. Let me explain. If something like that happens and you just still happen to roll a nat 20 or a nat 1, I'm gonna make this a rule. I think it's a really fun idea, just so y'all don't always end up possibly wasting a nat 20 or possibly escaping a nat 1 all the time. I'm just gonna roll a D100 every time that happens, and there's just a shot I get a pocket it for you.
Oh, that reminds me.
So I'm gonna roll D100 for that. Let's see if you get to keep that nat 20. All right, so you will not be keeping that one. My DC that I'm setting for this mechanic is 70. So if you ever get above a 70, you will be able to keep that said nat 20. Or if you get it's like a nat 1 and you get like a 20 or lower, then I get to pocket that nat 1. So you didn't get to keep it, but I might try and we'll test that mechanic out. I think that's a fun mechanic because it allows y'all to possibly get nat 20 that you can just proc whenever you want. So,
I just remembered that. That's a thing. You goblined a nat 20 from Malus, and I don't think it was ever proc.
I didn't get to. Don't worry, that's transferring to your boy.
To Loki.
The Loki.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I guess I have to ask.
Yeah.
Does anything happen to Loki?
I actually was already rolling for this in the process. Loki has not had any changes happen yet. No experiments.
Okay.
Don't worry, she is thinking about it. She came real close. She was one away from doing an experiment, so. So,
Yay!
yippee.
I'm here fucking Usagi. It's time to add your changes.
Oh man, alright, he's messing with your
Okay.
sheet. So you guys within the 3 days, all this stuff will happen. The one thing I will note is that on the third day, right as you guys are starting to arrive, Lavana will come over to you, Usagi, with that sword that she took from you, and she'll give it back to you.
Yep.
And she'll just let you just go,
Okay.
I gave it a little change. Don't worry, I didn't get rid of your lightning. So you know your little lightning charge that you have on it?
Yep.
Let's just say that I gave it an extra little effect. An effect that I think could be really useful for you.
Okay.
From my understanding, you're a little squishy. And she just kind of like poke you. And just kind of go, because of how just easily malleable your body is, and how easy it is to, you know, just turn you into Swiss cheese, and like a brutalized troll, I've done you a little favor. You see, when you use that little charge of yours, it might be doing lightning, but they'll need to roll a charisma save. And if they fail that save... Oh, right, you don't know what that is. If they fail to struggle or fight against the magic I've intertwined in it, let's just say they might become charmed.
So I can charm people by stabbing them.
Of course, yes. It just means that, you know, they won't be able to bring themselves to attack you specifically if they fail.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, so, you know, if you're trying to prevent someone that's attacking you from attacking you, well, they might have to play a little mental game.
What's the save?
It's a charisma save as a person. So it'll be a DC 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom. Or actually, what's your main stats as a rogue would be a dex, and is it intelligence or wisdom? Which one is your higher, your intelligence or your wisdom?
We'll
do it off that.
My intelligence is actually higher.
Okay, then we're gonna run it off your intelligence.
Okay, good.
Yeah. The reason why I'm saying that is because it's more of a mental type of like magic, so it wouldn't make sense for it to run off dex. But I do want it to be usable for you, not just be kind of like eh. So yeah, intel. We'll base it off intel.
Okay.
But yeah, so now it's kind of like a weird smite. Like it doesn't add extra damage, but it's like, all right, yeah, you stab them, and you're like, you really don't want this person attacking you because they might obliterate you within one or two, swings because you don't have as much health as some other people do. So this will kind of keep you a little bit safer because you're up close and personal, whereas at least the other spellcasters can kind of keep their distance. So.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go, dude. So as she just gives you that back. You have your little adjustment, and you guys get to head to the casino. Fun thing about the casino, time to describe some stuff because I'm actually very excited for this. I've had this plan for so long.
Gambling. I love gambling. I say gambling so loud at Meek by Pike.
Dude.
My Pike. Like,
dude, you
what am I doing with Pike
every day? Dude, you want to know what you're doing with Pike?
Your Pike.
Dude.
Gulp.
Dude.
What am I doing with Pike?
Yeah, dude.
I can actually do gulp.
Pike mean.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, Chris, just so you know, we have a character named Pike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the casino. The fun thing about this, the casino is not an island, but it's just big enough to where like the compasses will literally bring you to it, just because it has that much mass to it that it's like, oh my god, wait, is this an island? And it just starts bringing you to the island, to the casino. It's just that big. The funny thing about it is it's been set to drift, meaning that it is constantly shifting and moving. And in fact, not only is it drifting, it's technically sailing, meaning there's people that actively run this like a ship to drive it down certain courses. So not only is it a casino, it's a massive pirate ship, technically, but it looks like just a normal casino structure. So it essentially, there are these like docks that boats can just park up at, completely made of gold. Because it is a warlord's territory, Navy do not come here unless they have important business. that they need to like. It's like they're normally not even allowed in. It's normally more of like it's a like, hey, we need you. We're like summoning you. Military said that if you want to keep your position, you need to go kill this guy or something like that. That's the only time Navy ever really shows up to a warlord's place.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about any Navy being here. But you can see it's like, yeah.
I feel like nobody should mention Halimar in any way, shape, or form.
Who knows? But
He probably already knows.
Possibly. Knowing him.
Yeah,
But you can see these gold. You can see these docks made completely out of gold. I want to mention almost everything you see is made of gold. So like
There's no way all that's real.
I'd like to know how the ship is still afloat.
Don't worry about it. There's magic involved.
There has to be.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that all that is real.
Who knows? But you can see these like golden docks that people can dock their ships at. This thing is probably the size of a small island, just so you understand. You can see like there's like a giant walkway, and not only have they built a casino onto this place where you can actually go gamble, which is like right there at the docks. But there's like golden path walkways where it looks like they've taken stone and converted it into gold. And you can see like it's like these like golden stones used for like basically pathing, where like you can go around the casino building to go over to where it looks like he has made literal living space for people, because he has literal apartments and hotels and buildings that are like the size of like small skyscrapers.
Damn.
You can see this place is busy. They've got like horses going across this place. You've got carriages. You have people doing like taxi carriage type of like vibes. Like as if you're like in New York City. Instead of having like cabs, you have like carriages of horses just like riding you around this city place. It's essentially its own mini city just on a float. But you can see like just like that, because it's like when you guys start arriving here, it's around like near nighttime. You can see these like bright starry lights just coming from every building, and it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's a little gaudy, but it's gorgeous. It's also kind of amazing just how much gold is being used for this place. You can see the more like apartment places are like laced with the mixtures of silvers, golds, and like just like it's a lot of like yellow and red color schemes kind of going on, kind of giving off that more, and like purples as well, kind of using that more like royal type of like color aesthetic essentially.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can essentially, if you guys want to head into the casino after you like basically dock, and like tie up like a rope onto your ship so it doesn't go floating away.
Fuck yeah, I will.
Yeah, it is this giant arcing door, and like I want to mention, they got artificers to make automatic doors that'll open for you.
Wow.
And there's even there's people that are like out in the front that have like suits and ties that basically just greet people as they come in, that sort of thing.
Okay, I'm not going in there alone because Usagi's a little bit paranoid that this guy is going to hear about his reputation and like put fucking beads on him. So he's going to ask Asta if she wants to come with or something.
Yeah, I'll still come with.
Good.
But
He's heading in.
because literally God, my brain's blanking. Because Kieran like gave everybody rupees, the majority of the crew will be heading in.
Good.
You would see
that.
that.
I still had 300 rupees in my pocket.
Yep. That's all separate thing.
Earlier, right? So. Okay.
Anything beyond that 200 is your own money.
Yep.
She just wanted to make sure that everybody kind of knew, hey, take some time and relax, have some fun, see what you can do.
We're on a ship, but we're safe, so we're fine.
Yep. So,
Alright.
literally, the only form of defense that's being left at the ship, essentially, is that you would see that Kasheshe sets up, like, the, his new, like, essential, like, you know, construct, and just goes, alright, this thing should keep it safe. So, if anything happens, this thing will go off, and trust me, you'll know.
Define go off.
Well, you know, if someone, like, tries to board, you know, without permission or anything like that, or tries to, you know, I don't know, try to steal something, let's just say they might, just might. If they're killed, you're not finding their body.
Right. Miko, stay on the ship. Pets are allowed.
Like you mean, like,
boy.
brother, really? Okay. Oh boy.
So Miko's
Fuck
staying
you
on the
mean I'm
ship?
supposed to? I feel like Miko's keeping like a 10-foot radius between him and his fucking mech.
Yeah.
Alright.
It is a
Oh,
valid
man.
reason for Kirla to tell him to stay on the ship, though. She doesn't know if pets are allowed.
Oh yeah, no,
So
it's
the
fair.
Okay. So
Mhm.
much. What? Okay. So
Alright,
we
I'm
can't
ready.
Steal any. Okay,
All
so we
right.
can't steal anything.
We've got one
All right.
person who's ready.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
She's also
All
leaving
right.
Moo on the ship to watch over the plants.
That's valid. That's
Awesome.
valid. Oh yeah, that performance from Issa. By the way, with that 23, when y'all ate that food, just so you guys
Yeah.
have information, I forgot to mention that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
23. Yeah, with that 23, y'all can all
Yeah.
just add inspiration onto your sheet. Because guess what? That was good enough food. You only need a 19 or higher for your food to be good enough to where people can go, oh yeah, inspiration.
Okay.
That food was damn good.
Inspiration to gamble!
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Kirla would have also mentioned that to Issa, like, hey, that was really good tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I did
Like,
have
the
some
two of
help.
you did amazing.
Yeah, it was really nice to have somebody in the kitchen with me. Tito was a lot of help.
Hey, always
did
happy
great.
to help.
I would love to have you over again. It was lovely talking to you, Tito.
Of course, of course. If you need any more dynamite, let me know, by the way.
Sorry, what?
Oh, you want some? And she just reaches into her pocket and she gives you 2 dynamites.
Oh my god, you
I'll
got
take
2?
those.
Oh, you want something? Here, I got you, Chief. And she just
Oh,
like,
cool, I
she-
can add it to my
God.
collection.
yeah, you also
I'm
get 2 dynamite.
not- Nope, I don't need this.
You know what?
I prefer a stealthier approach, thanks.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're one of those. Okay, I get it. Nah,
What do you mean one of those?
you're one of those. No, I got it. Hold up. Let me. And you see her just kind of scuffle through her pockets. You don't know how in the world she has so much in jacket pockets. But
Oh my
you
god.
see her just reaching. You can hear like the clunking of metal for some reason. And then you just hear her just go, right, here's this. And she just chucks you like a leather sack, like a little small bag. And she just go, bunch of caltrops. There's around like, I think that's 300 caltrops in there, something like that. Go wild. Oh, not
Man.
caltrops, sorry, ball bearings. My bad.
What if you attach the ball bearings to a dynamite?
I mean, if you want to get really thoughtful with it, all you really need.
Please
is
don't
just-
encourage him.
Okay. You sure?
No, encourage me.
Alright, well, if you'll excuse me, I have my life to waste away. You see her head towards the casino.
Yeah, Loki's heading in.
Alright.
Kirla heads in with
Yep.
Loki, just like, do not even think of attaching caltrops or ball bearings to dynamite.
Oh, okay, fine. I won't attach ball bearings specifically to dynamite. And he walks away.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
Loki!
So,
Oh my god.
when you
Them
head...
caltrops sound like a real good idea.
I'm gonna roll something real quick. Okay, that's fair.
Uh,
Yeah. So yeah, you guys would start making your way in. The guy at the front that's wearing the suit, he just kind of gives you guys a bow, just kind of a little nod, like welcome. We'd be happy to have you stay. Enjoy your stay, type of thing. As you guys start going into the casino, it is fancy. You can see, it is that thing like this place is busy. Like, it is constantly busy. You can see where there are, like, all sorts of games going on. You can see, a area where there's the slot machines. Like, there's several rows of just slot machines. You can see several tables where there's some type of weird spinner that is built into the middle of the table. You can see that there is like different types of like dice games being held at some tables. You can see there is like some people that are playing darts for money. You can also see that on like a side of the wall of like one of the main wall areas of this massive room. Like right underneath the awning of the second floor is this giant wall that is pure glass, and behind it is an entire race course for crats, which are like water, which are essentially like, they're the size of a house cat, and they have the body of a house cat, but they have, their tail is that of a shark. So they have a sharkish tail, they have blue fur, and they have very, very thin fur to where the water doesn't like, you know, it doesn't take long for it to dry, so it's not like slowing them down or anything. Very aerodynamic, very slim creatures.
Huh.
And they have gills, but they can breathe both on land and in water. Those are what crats are. I actually have a picture of them, and I can actually show you. I will not be showing this on Ooblecz, because this is a monster that I've had around for 2 or 3 years of DMing, and it was originally inspired off of an artist. So, because I don't have really a way to credit them properly, I would rather just not show it, because I'd rather credit them if I actually would show it. So in NPC visuals, you can go check it out. That is the original design. But they have these like light blue fur and like darker blue like stripes and these like dorsal fins that go across them. But those are crats. They're not very big, but they're very speedy. But you can see that people place bets on them, and for like them like racing. You can also see that there's like, actually funny enough, besides that, the other thing you can notice is that again there's like some more dice games. There's also, you know, do you guys know Yahtzee? Where you like stack bricks on like a tower, and if you knock over the tower, you're out.
That's just Jenga, isn't it?
Jenga.
That's Jenga.
Sorry. I don't play those games much.
Yahtzee is a game played with dice.
Yeah. So, Jenga, there's a version of Jenga that they have here. That is like a 5-foot tower, slick silver bricks that people are just trying not to knock over and trying to steal.
Okay. I'm playing this.
Heck yeah. So, I'm going to read you guys all the mini games out. Because there's actually, I made all these, and I actually took time. So, just to give you guys an idea, there's the slot machines. I actually set up a mechanic for these. There's the Genesis spinner, the shittinless die, Beholder's gamble, the House's dart, Emperor's gambit, Krat racing, Rogue's paradise, which is the one I just told you about, the Jenga one. There's the Lucky Four, and yeah. So I have quite a few. They each have their own separate prizes. That some of them have like money entries because you're gambling after all. But yeah.
Could you repeat the ones after the Emperor's Gambit? I'm trying to write these down.
Oh yes, of course. After Emperor's Gambit is Krat Racing, Rogue's Paradise, and Lucky Four.
Okay. Well, I'm starting with Jenga, damn it, because the Rogue's Paradise won that one.
Okay.
It's the Jenga one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, you're starting out with the Rogue's Paradise. All right.
Because I'm dexterous, I should be able to handle this.
Heck yeah.
Hopefully.
Now the fun thing about this,
although the problem is that I may not be tall enough to.
Don't worry.
The top one.
They have a way to help you with that. I'll go and let you guys.
I was gonna say Austin could probably just lift me, but
there's that too. But that might be considered cheating. But don't worry about it, because I'll mention real quick for you guys, the players. What we'll do is I'll do his minigame, and then we're just going to kind of do a slow cycle around. If you guys don't end up wanting to do any of the minigames, let me know, and you guys can go do off your separate things. But it's easier to kind of knock things out one by one, just kind of let you guys just kind of do your things. Because I want you guys to be able to just sit back, relax, have a good time. And again, also, I know you guys are still looking for recruits. You might be able to find a recruit or two here. So you can do whatever you want.
Boy.
After the end of the day, this is one of the places I want to mention that like you see like there's like waitresses that go around this place, just like serving up alcohol, offering alcohol. There's like areas where you can go eat. Like they've got just about anything here. Clothing, they've got it. You want to go shopping? They've got a shopping area in this building. They've got it. Whatever you want to do, it's here. So yeah, Rogue's Paradise. We're gonna knock yours out first. So I'm gonna explain how this game works. In front of the player resides a 5-foot tower, slick silvered bricks. Multiple people playing is common. Each player pays 150 rupees to enter, the house included, meaning you will be playing against the house as well. The rupees add to the prize pool. Should the player win, they get the prize pool money. So the more players going against you, the bigger the reward.
Okay.
To play, the player must roll a sleight of hand check to pull out a brick from the tower. And if they fail and they knock over the tower, they are disqualified. When the tower gets knocked down by someone, magic will be used to essentially quickly reassemble it to exactly what it was like right before that thing was pulled.
That's convenient.
Yeah, the house has actually no, I don't tell you what they have to their sleight of hand.
Oh god.
And DC is 15 to avoid knocking the tower down. So I'll only make you do one per your turn, so that way you're not having to roll like two, one to take it out, one to put it up. I feel like if you can get it out, you'll probably be able to put it on just fine. I feel like your sleight of hand should apply to both you pulling it out and getting it up there. I think that's fair. But for the shorter people like you, who is only like Usagi's 3 foot, right? Same height as Ooblecz? 4 foot. Sorry,
4
my
actually.
brain. I'm on my bad.
Still quite a manlet.
Yeah. Still a little guy. You because it's like a foot taller than you for people like you. They basically just put up like a stepping stool, so that way you guys can actually get up there properly without a problem.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. Because it's posted, they do try to make it as fair as possible. But yeah. So I'll see how many people you're competing against. Let me see. I will roll. All right, I've got a D6 here, buddy. So I'll go and let you know. The entry into Rogue's Paradise is 150. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
But if you win it, you could get a lot. How many people? Oh. There are 5 other competing people.
Alright.
Okay.
I got +8 for sleight of hand. This is perfectly possible.
Heck yeah, dude. You got this. Alright. So.
Subtract 150. Here we go.
Alright, so, honestly, you get to start it off. You get to roll the first sleight of hand.
Alright. Here we go. That's a 10.
You got a 10.
Serious?
Dude, that's actually so unlucky. What? This should have been your thing. So, you pay up the 150.
I can't use a gambler's die to fix this, can I?
You technically you can have up to 3. You can use up to 3 before your debt becomes too high. You still you only have a debt of 2. You could.
I'm not losing this stupid mini game that I could easily win. Not for that much money. If it was lesser amount of money, I wouldn't bother. But this is important.
Okay. So you get that nat 20 then. As
I'm going to regret this.
You start pulling from this tower, right? And as you start pulling from this tower, you feel like it starts to fall forward, and something about that sudden shift is very light. You immediately knew it was going to happen. You basically readjust your entire way of pulling it, and basically pull back with just enough force to where it starts to actually pull the tower towards you. Not bad enough to knock it over, but literally just enough to fix it. So you basically fixed your mistake.
This reminds me of one time I was playing Jenga legitimately, and the tower was about to fall over, but
yeah,
I don't know how the hell I did it, but I literally pushed the thing back up, and it's with the block, and it stopped.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And nothing fell. It was like a 1 in a million, and everyone was freaking out.
Yeah, dude, that's essentially what you just did. So you do that, and then you just put it up there with ease. It's that moment you realize oh crap, and then you immediately fixed it on a dime. So I'm gonna roll everybody else's here. Let me go around.
Let me get a good roll next time. Man. I swear to God. Why can't I get better rolls, man?
All right, the house succeeds.
You have lucky, by the way. That is the thing you could have used.
Yeah, I know, but.
Okay.
No. Anyway.
I'll
be abusing that next time.
You see, that is true. So you see the house succeed. So they'll go into another round with you. You see one of the commoner people, who's just kind of some human, just in a suit and tie. You see him just he starts pulling it out, and then the tower just falls on him.
Oh.
This
may go easier than I thought.
We'll see. And literally right after him, same mistake from the next person. as you see this like lady tiefling just like start trying to pull this exact same brick.
Oh my god!
And just like it just falls on her, exact same.
Am I gonna win by default?
Well, granted, you have to beat the house too,
But still,
because that's the way the casino gets their sin in the money. So you never know.
But the house does have to like. I mean,
the way I run stuff is a bit different.
The same game, doesn't it?
The house
sort of.
The house has to has essentially beat everybody in the game.
Okay. Well, they haven't beaten me yet.
Yep.
Okay.
But they've already done their check. They were fine. They're already heading into the next round. You see that there is one commoner that does pass, as they manage to do it. The second one fails, and the last one succeeds. So it is 2 people in the house versus you.
Okay. Let me roll. Give me a sec.
I got you, man.
Let me roll that again.
Mm-hmm.
Please, dice, do your job. The same roll! The same roll! Lucky!
Oh, yeah, use your lucky. Use your lucky, man. He rolled another 10 for the viewers, just so you guys know.
Off! Are you kidding me?
Dude.
There we go!
What'd you get?
18.
18. Okay, yeah. So that second one, you kind of had that similar thing of like, you started like pulling it, you're like, hold up. You stop. And then you like change your like angle of how you're pulling it out, and then it fixes. But there was that split moment of where you felt like as if you continued down that way of how you were pulling out that brick, it would have been game over. But yeah, you would see as the next one would start coming to play, the house. The house fails as the house pulls, and it falls back on them.
What?
You see the house try to stop it. They try to fix it. It doesn't work as the house fails. Okay. So it's now you and 2 other commoners.
Alright, come on.
You would see?
Come on.
Alright, you would see the second person, who is, I'm actually going to give them a picture now. You would see this kitsune lady starting to like reach in and trying to like pull from it. Yeah, another kitsune. What? That's crazy. It's like a Finnic kitsune, so they have like blonde hair, like dirty blonde hair, like 2 tails, yellowish eyes, kind of some tattoos, like colorful tattoos on her like right arm, and a black sleeveless dress that's kind of like form-fitting. Yeah, she's got a little thing.
Okay, I have the best
it's a
line.
halter style dress.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright. I have the best line ever for this, if I win.
Okay.
I hope I get the chance to use it. It's going to make you all groan even harder than the last one.
Oh, I might leave early.
What? Just because of my terrible lines? Well, at least Asta will appreciate it.
I'll shoot my left ball sack.
You don't have one!
Who are you to say that?
I might leave early, man.
Makes you think that.
Ooblecz doesn't have one! Anyway.
Ooblecz can make one.
Dude, I love how, like, it's like, dude, like, Squid being like, these puns, I love them. And then we have the actual podcast members being like, oh my gosh, shoot me.
At least Squid appreciates me! Anyway.
I'll shoot my left foot.
Okay. You stand alone in this.
Okay, I never said I don't appreciate. I just said that the jokes were horrible.
I appreciate.
Do not put words in my mouth.
Okay.
However.
Anyway.
Okay, so you would see the kitsune do it flawlessly. And she just slides it out almost effortlessly and throws it up onto the top. And you would see right after it is this like orc. You would see him like grab on to like an edge, like a corner one, start pulling it. You see it start rocking, and you see him stop and freeze, look up at it, wait for it to stop, pull a little more, it starts like swaying more, and you see that like brain turning of like, if I pull this out, is it just gonna fall because of its instability? Oh well, find out one way, and just pulls out the rest like forcefully, and it just collapses on the orc.
Okay. There's only one other person left. I could actually win. Alright.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
I got 2 more uses of lucky. Let's go.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Come on, roll 20 rolls. Do your job. Yeah!
What'd you
26.
get? 26. All right, it's gonna be versus them. As you get it up flawlessly, and so do they. This next round, both of y'all are matching each other.
Alright, come on. 13?
13? That does fail the DC. I think I
Lucky!
did right. Let me double check. Yeah. Let me double check. I think I said the DC was 15. I'll double check before you waste your lucky.
15, yeah.
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
17! Oh my god.
17. All right. You beat another round. She does fail. As that next round, you see her just like basically pull the brick out, and right as it starts like kind of starting to sway, you see her try to correct it, and it just doesn't work as it just falls.
Oh. Suppose my pull-out game is on point.
Okay, buddy. Okay. All right, bud. All right. At least we know.
That's clever!
No, it is. It is. That's better than it's better than last sessions. I'll give you that. It's better than last sessions.
When you're at rock bottom, you can only go up.
Yeah, that was a clever one.
Okay.
No, he dug into the pits of hell for that one.
All right. So you can add your.
I'm just giving you shit, man. I just think it's fun to give shit.
I know.
Okay. Okay. So
how much money do I get out of this?
You would gain your 150 back. Don't add it because I'll tell you the total. In total, you gain 900 rupees.
Damn, son!
Because each person puts in 150. There's 5 other players. So in total, that would have been 750. You add in the 150 you put in. In total, that was a prize pool of 900.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
I need to know, how did Asta react to that terrible line?
You see, Asta.
Because I said that out loud.
Yeah. You'd see. I mean, weirdly enough, a joke like that, if you did it with some people, they would be like, ah. But like, she weirdly like it's that thing of like background, that sort of stuff. It kind of connects pretty well. It hits fairly well. You can see her just like it's not like, it's a very small snicker, but you can hear the snicker.
Yes! Oh, good. Finally, I found somebody who can appreciate my terrible humor. Anyway.
Yes, you found an NPC that will match your crazy.
Good. Jeez, not even Nekomata's managed that. Okay.
Exactly.
Uh-oh, she might have competition soon.
Nekomata might. Speaking of Nekomata, no, she isn't here. Unless she is, who knows?
Do that, man.
But we're gonna give another player a shot. So you know what? I haven't heard a little bit from Lendry here. Lendry, what are you doing?
Lindry?
Lindry is probably gonna head over to the roulette table.
Okay.
I love roulette.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna mention I don't know anything about roulette. I have just like the normal gambling things that I made up. Roulette is this is the thing where like I as a person, I don't do games. That's why I as a person. Roulette, is that the one where the ball goes in? That's the roulette wheel,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I have a version of that called the Genesis spinner. So, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the Genesis spinner, that is the one where I said like in the table there was just like a giant spinner just in the middle of the like table. So it's basically built into the table and it swirls around. So the Genesis spinner. So essentially, like the table has a giant spinning center that has a slow, gradual slope leading into the middle. There are 20 rows on the spinning center. The DM, me, will roll a d20 to see where the ball goes once dropping into the spinner. You, the player, can call odd or even. Should they guess correctly, you can gain double of what you put down. Should you guess a specific number and guess correctly, you gain triple. That is how just a spinner works. So
Okay then.
what do you want to put down?
She's gonna put down 50,
Okay.
and I'm going to say odd.
Odd. Okay. Odd, baby. All right.
yeah.
So you gain 100 then. You got an additional 50 from what you put down.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So this is the fun thing about Genesis. It's not as crazy as like Jenga, where it's like, all right, you know, you're constantly like, it's constant checks, it's sweaty. It's literally just pure luck. It is prediction. You want to do it again?
Yes.
All right. What are we calling?
We're gonna go even this time.
Okay, even, and what's the amount that you're putting down?
Same amount, 50.
Okay. Odd. So you lose 50.
Damn.
Do you want to go again?
Sure.
Okay. Odd or even?
Even again.
Okay, what's your amount?
Gonna keep going with the 50.
Okay. You got it, even. Okay, so you gain an extra 50. Alright, we doing it
Back
again?
to where we fucking started.
Yep. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking... Gonna try 100, and I'm guessing 13.
100 and you're guessing 13. Alright, so you're trying to triple it. That is an 8.
Damn.
So, you lose that bit of money. Do you wish to try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say odd and throw the last 50 of the initial 200.
Okay. That is odd. You got it.
Hell yeah.
That was a 19. Alright, do you wish to go again?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll let somebody else have fun.
Alright. We're gonna hop over to another person who hasn't gotten to talk too much, I don't think. I mean, like, actually, no, I feel like we've been pretty even, actually. But just for the person who's talked, like, the least at this current moment from the, like, current timeline, that, like, talked last. Loki.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright.
I thought you were gonna go for Ooblecz.
No, well, y'all have talked about the same amount. It's just that, like, I talked to them before I talked to you. I talked to you before I talked to them, and it means that I've talked to them last before I talked to you.
And then
Yeah.
you talk to them, and then
Yeah.
they talk to you,
Yeah.
then talk
So-
to them, and then they talk to them.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you feeling?
Like
What
an
are you feeling?
onion scream of the damn.
Do you want to do a one
My
that someone?
head.
Do you want to do a one that someone's already done, or do you want to do a different one?
We're hurting a brain.
I can run down the list if you need me to again.
I want to do one that I think Loki would be good at. So I feel like if there's one that would be used that he might be good at, then I might go for that one.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what he would be good at. His main thing is his charisma, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
His charisma and his endurance.
Endurance.
So con.
Now, there's not anything based off con.
I have good int and I have good charisma, so. And con.
It's that weird thing. A lot of these are actually depict somewhat off of the actual player's ability to predict stuff.
I'll just go for whatever.
Okay.
He just go to.
Do you want one? There is one that's literally named after a person you know that
What's
Loki
that?
knows, which is the Sheeranless die, aka the Sheeranless. You also do Loki would know her as Shiri.
Theory. I'm gonna go check.
That's
my
the
notes.
quartermaster of Genius.
Yeah.
Genesis. So.
Yeah, he would go to the Sheeran die then.
Okay, cool. Because there's always a shot that she's actually the current house. Like,
Yeah,
that's
he
the
had
funny
that.
thing. So how'd you roll
Yeah.
since she's over there at the current house right now?
I
That does not give me an answer. That is the most neutral roll in my life.
Hello,
Wow.
10.
Yep. Alright, so for once, she's not actually the house. The reason why I say this is because she loves being the house with this. This is like her game. She likes this. This is her thing. She's not actually the house for once. It means she's actually probably just doing quartermaster duties. It means she's probably walking around somewhere. Like, probably just,
Loki-
like maintaining, staff.
Loki gets there, just like, oh. The one place I know where to find her. She's not here. Damn it.
Dude, you walk up and you see this guy just like in a suit. You see him just look and just go, I'm sorry. It's fine. I mean, like, I don't. Did you want to play?
Yeah, no, that's why I came over here.
Oh, okay. It's just, yeah, you sounded really disappointed with. Like,
I haven't seen Shiri in a while.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I can hold up. What's your name?
Loki.
Right. So I'm
Loki Ishu.
Gotcha. Right. See, I'm one of the new hires, so I don't know.
Oh.
Let me.
Glad to see you. Glad you're here.
Thank you. Oh God, where's the walkie-talkie she gave me? Oh, she's gonna be mad. Oh no.
I really hope you didn't lose that. You want to take 5 and go find that?
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll wait.
Yeah. You know what? You see him like looking around. He just go. You see like this like other. You see this like other guy like walking around, probably one of the other crew, and you just go, hey, you, yeah, can you just take over for a second? I gotta handle something. Boss called me up. You know, Genesis, he wanted to talk with me. If you can just take over for a second, it's, how you see this, like, skeleton. I kid you not. I'm actually going to be sending the picture here. You see this skeleton with this, like, purple bandana, golden, like, sunglasses, golden hooped earrings, golden necklace. Like,
wow, this guy's
like,
cool.
Yeah, he's got this, like, purple sweats and this, like, purple, like, tracksuit, but it's got, like, the collars popped and the zipper almost completely unzipped, but at the very bottom, he left it a little connected. And then you can just see, instead of, like, a chest, like any normal person, just the bones, the ribcage.
Can I roll a history check?
You can. You 100%.
I got a dirty 16.
Oh my god. Okay, so with a dirty 16, you're looking at this guy and you're like, where have I seen you? I've seen you around somewhere. Where are you from? Hold up. Wait a second.
Why are you familiar?
And you're kind of just racking your brain here, right? Your brain's really going like, okay, no, overdrive. This is someone I should know. This is an active person I should know. Oh my god, where? Because you've been around for a bit. You've been to a lot of places.
Yeah.
And then it hits you. That's Phelan. He's a undead. He was an elf at one point. But I will type in his name here. As his name goes like this, is how you spell it. It's Faelyn. Phelan. As you would just see him just kind of walk up, and you see him stop, grab onto like the edge of his like sunglasses, and pull it down, like as if if he had eyes, he'd be like giving you like the look, and you just see him just go. Well, you're a sort for sore eyes, a sort for eye. Oh.
Yep. Yep. Correct.
As you can see, my wording still fails me to this day. How you doing, Loki? Where you been?
I just round. Things got a bit. I said I'd come back. I made it back eventually.
You did. You said it in your letter.
He scratches his head like things got a little rough.
I can tell your clothing's a little ragged there, buddy.
Yeah, and he kind of just looks at me like, and I'm missing my stuff.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what. We gotta fix that, so I'll tell you what. You know what? I've got some spares. For now. And you see him just start taking off the jacket and just go, trust me, they won't care if I go nude, for obvious reasons. And you see him just like, take off. You just take off the jacket and the sweatpants and just go, here, new clothing. And
does Loki not his purple clothing? Because his clothing, I should mention, this is a detail that people would have noticed. His clothing is destroyed. Like,
Yes.
it looks like he's had to rebuild it, like, hundreds of times. Just fix, repair it, and just didn't buy new clothing. Probably because he didn't have the money. So...
Here just go, I take off the bandana and give that to you too, but you see, the one thing I still have from my life is my dreads, and I'm not losing those.
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, if it gets damaged, like, it's not going back.
Is this the foretold nonchalant dreadhead?
Oh my god.
No, you just go, right, well, you ready to play some cheering dice?
Yeah, I had plans to go talk to Genesis here soon, but...
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you had the rookie go
first.
call him, right? He's already rung him up. Right? He rung up Sheeran, right?
What?
Loki sits there, and he sees Loki, like, flick his eyes left to right, like,
Dude, you see him pull out the sunglasses a little bit more. And kind of, like, lean in, like, head tilted at you, like, don't lie to me.
Loki just leans towards you and goes, he might have lost something and needed to go find it. It's just...
It's the third time today. It's the third time, that poor kid. Right.
Don't burn. Loki just looks at him and goes, don't burn him.
No, it's fine. I mean, he's new. He's new. Right.
Loki just very quietly outs the kid, knowing probably Phelan won't burn him.
It's his third time. It's his third day. I'm just gonna let him find his walkie-talkie. I'll call Sheeran. And, you know, we'll let him sort that out himself. If he's lucky, he finds it in time. Oh,
God's
God.
with him. Godspeed. Here we go.
Yep. Alright, so how to play the game. The house,
Yeah.
aka me, the DM, or in this case, Phelan, rolls a d20 and a d8, and will vocally state a random number. The player must guess if the rolled number is higher or lower than the random number that I will tell you. The entry pays 50 rupees. The prize is 150. So you can gain 100, or you can lose 50.
Okay, so you roll a d8.
A d20 and a d8. So
Okay,
the max
and you
I
pick
can roll
one
is
of the numbers?
So essentially I'm combining them, right? So I could end up rolling
Okay.
a max of 28, or I can end up rolling a minimum of 2, right?
Mmm.
And I'm going to tell you a random number, and you got to guess whether or not that rolled number total is higher or lower than what I tell you.
Okay, yeah, I'll play this. This sounds fun.
All right, cool. All right, where is my D8? There it is. All right, I'm going to roll.
It's over there.
All right. The number I'm giving you is 17.
So I
Higher
have
or
to say
lower?
whether or not that hot is higher or lower than what you rolled.
Yep.
Okay.
Is it higher or lower?
Higher.
That number is lower than
Damn.
what I rolled. So
Alright.
you will lose 50 rupees.
That is
You want to know what I rolled?
Huh.
A nat 8 and a nat 20.
You bastard.
That was a wild roll.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
Not high.
Are we going again?
Yeah, Loki will roll again.
Alright, I went ahead and
He's
rolled.
got...
Mhm.
Okay.
9.
He's gonna be playing... Alright, 9. Alright. I'm gonna guess that is... lower.
It's higher. You
Oh
lose
my
another
God.
50.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Do you want to try again?
Sure, why not? I'm really bad at these games.
Alright. 9.
Hmm. That's another 50. Lower.
Correct. You gained 150.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Higher or lower? Actually, dude, I was just like, all right, higher or lower. You don't even get to know. No, okay. So the number will be 11. Higher or lower?
Okay. That is. You said 11?
Yes.
Lower.
That is a fail. You lose 50 rupees.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying again?
I'll keep trying. I'm not. As a person, I'm bad at these.
No, you're good. You're good.
I am exceptionally good at guessing the wrong one.
All right. 7. You got this.
Come on, love, you got this.
No, I don't.
You got this, man.
I believe in you.
I want to mention, it is like the hardest thing for Loki because he is staring at an undead. There is a poker face among other men that no living person could ever pull. There's like no emotion to read.
There's insight means nothing. There's nothing I can do to guess this. I just have to hope I'm right.
Yep.
And so you said 7.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I believe in you.
Come on, bud.
You can do it.
Come on.
Come on, love.
You got this, dude.
Lower.
Dude, you lose 50.
I'm not surprised. As I said, I will always guess wrong.
Do you want to try again?
Sure. Want some more money?
Okay, 28.
There are still 2 options. It could either be exactly 28 or higher.
Higher.
Oh boy.
You get it. You get your 150.
Oh, Mr. Loki just stares at him like, brother. Loki just is like, yeah.
Gosh damn. Alright.
As I stated, I am fucking terrible.
Do you want to roll again?
Loki just sits there just looking, like, just that look of, God, fuck. I'm so good at losing money. Holy shit. I have netted 0 in 6 attempts.
Wow. Dude, you might as well just quit while you're ahead.
Bro, I'm not ahead, I'm still 0.
Never stop.
100.
No, I've netted 0.
You should probably
Because
stop,
I've
man.
lost 100, then I gained 150, lost 100, and gained 150.
Yeah, that still nets you 100.
No, because the last one, I spent a 50 on each, so you only gain 100 each time you win. I've only won twice, and I've lost 4. Yeah, no, Loki was like, I think I'm gonna stop, because I clearly can't do this today.
Understandable.
Oh man.
I really only have my money back because you were nice.
The fucking duality of man between our attempts at gambling. Oh my god.
Oh god. Alright, so as we're stopping that, we'll hop over to Ooblecz, who hasn't gotten to gamble yet. Hey buddy, are you going for a different game? Or are you going for
Blackjack.
What'd you say?
Blackjack.
I don't know
Oh,
a
boy.
dang thing about blackjack.
Okay. What are the other available
I
options that we
apologize.
have not played?
Yeah, blackjack's one of those, if you choose to do one that I don't really have written down there that I've thrown out on the list, I can just roll performance checks and we can just do that because I don't know jack about like most card games, gambling games, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I made them as well because I wanted them to be a bit more unique and also because my knowledge on this stuff is bad. It's real bad.
Alright, I'm gonna do roulette and vote on black and put on black.
Okay.
Put it all on black.
Gotcha. I'll still remind you guys as well, that the other ones that are still out there that you guys can try out is there is House Darts, there's Beholder's Gamble, Emperor's Gambit, Krat Racing, and Lucky Four. So you're putting up on black, so that means that you're putting it on odd. Now, if I remember correctly, just double checking. Yeah, so yeah, with the roulette, basically, how much are you putting down for this? How much money are you putting down on the roulette?
Oh boy.
Before I roll.
I'll put down 60 rupees.
60 rupees? Alright. And you said black, which is odd, meaning you actually gained it. So you can double that. So you gain 120 rupees. You put down 60, you gained 120. So you gained an extra 60 in other words. Heck yeah.
Alright, another
Lisa's
60
already
on
doing
black.
better than me.
Another 60 on black. Here we go. You got it again. That's a 15.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, 100 on red.
100 on red. Alright, so that would be even. Okay, yeah, you get it.
What the fuck, Issa?
Isa's great, apparently.
Incredible.
Okay.
Good job.
What are you doing? So you just gained an extra 100, aka 200 in total, because you put down 100. You gained an extra 100 from that because you're doubling it.
Okay, wait, how much is that all in total now that I got from 60? Okay,
So
60.
you put down, that's
220.
120 plus, yeah, 220 in total is what you've gained.
Yes! Oh wow, gambling is easy, guys.
Dear.
Mentioned Loki just looks depressed.
Okay.
What? Just looks at Loki and just, you good?
I have netted exactly fucking 0.
Alright,
What are you feeling?
I'm going to put in 40 on black.
40 on black. Alright. Black is odd, right?
Yeah.
My brain always has to go burr. What? Okay, yeah, you got it. That's a 7. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god, so adding 40 to that would mean I have 260 now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
260 additional.
Yep.
Oh yeah, from the 60, right?
Yep.
Initial. Okay. I'm going to put... ¿Cómo se dice? I'll put it on... 60 on red. Even.
60 on red. Even. You haven't messed up once. That's a 14. Like, that is wild.
What the shit?
Oh,
Hold on, I need to do something. Hold on.
60?
That's it. Next time any of us go to a casino, we have to take Issa.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that means I have a total of 320 right now.
Yeah.
Where
You're...
am I
320
looking at
added.
rolls?
On top of the 200 that you started with
Yep.
for gambling.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
You netted 320.
Holy shit!
That's just
Alright.
good.
100 on black.
100 on black? Okay.
If I get this.
And black is... Oh my god.
Odd.
Yeah, you got it.
Issa! What the hell?
What the
Where the
heck?
fuck are your rolls? I can't see them.
I'm rolling these because since I'm the house, I'm rolling them physically.
Putting 60 on black.
Okay.
So odd.
Oh boy.
Odd! Gosh dang! Oh my
What
god!
happened?
What is this? What is this?
What the piss?
I'm gonna put 80 on black again.
Okay.
I need a calculator for this.
Bro, I can't make this up.
That's
What the
another
fuck?
for the 80?
Yeah,
What the hell?
that was an odd. I rolled 17.
Oh my god.
What the crap?
Okay, I'm putting 60 on red.
60 on red. Okay.
God, I love gambling.
You fail.
Oh, my first loss. Alright, that's where I cut it.
Yeah.
Coming out with 500 rupees, I'm good.
I want to let you know there was a small audience starting to form at the roulette area, the Genesis spinner. They're like, wait, what the hell? This slime, what is going? This blue slime.
That means
We're about to get put on a goddamn list.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no shit.
I want to mention there was like a lady that was starting to walk up, like she was starting to like walk up with like it's one of the waitress ladies with like a dress. She was walking up with like a drink like in tow, like she was starting to offer it to people near the table. So, but she saw a crowd. She was like, oh, money.
That means I come out with 700 because I made 500 from that.
Yeah. So the two big nets with Usagi gaining 750 in total because he paid 150 for his entry and the prize was 900. 750 and then 700 from Ooblecz. It's wild.
Meanwhile, fucking Loki.
I love
only
gambling.
getting his money back because Phelan felt bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I broke even.
Okay, so, Usagi, it's your turn. There is Emperor's Gambit, Beholder's Gamble, there's Krat Racing, and Lucky 4 that haven't been done yet.
So what the hell is... Okay, I feel like I must go for Krat Racing.
Okay. Yeah, so, like, there's, like...
I don't do games of luck, I do games of skill, thanks, because...
That's fair. So,
honestly, I was gonna say kart racing as well for my thing.
Okay, so then both of y'all can start walking up. And funny enough, I actually have a guy that is,
let me join kart racing.
You want to... Yeah, so you also... you also join in on the Krat Racing.
Me too.
Okay, everybody's here for Krat Racing. You guys all gather up near Krat Racing. I want to mention, you know who else is here? Pike. The fish man is like, yeah. The fish guy's like, I know these things.
So how the fuck does this work?
So I'm going to explain that. I'll also mention that as you guys are walking up, you'll see a Lionel, just like a guy that might be of interest to you guys. You can see a lion in like a suit. It's a black suit, like a bunch of like gold chains kind of connected to it. And like a white mane.
Fabulous.
Yeah, like golden glasses, kind of sunglasses, kind of aviator-esque. He does have a cigar in his mouth, but he's not allowed to light it. So he just kind of has it there. Golden pocket watch, and then another golden watch on his right wrist. Very stocky, very big guy. But he's also just kind of like, he's kind of putting some gambles, some bets up on the Krat Racing. Also, Pike would definitely welcome you guys. Like, good to see you. I didn't expect to see you around this area. Thought I'd be the only one of interest in Krat Racing. So
why not try something new?
Yeah. So the way Krat Racing works, you can see that there are 8 krats that are currently being put up. Every time they change out the krats, essentially it's like 8 krats go up and race each other, and then they get out a different pack of 8, and then a different pack of 8. So they have 3 packs of 8 krats that they basically just cycle out so they can rest up after each race. That way they're not overworking krats, and they still have time to take breaks. That sort of thing. They don't want to overwear out a monster. At the end of the day, they're still animals. They're still beasts. So the way it works is that like a portion of the wall of the casino has glass behind it, basically containing the race course with the krats on a wood that start off on a wooden diving platform. Essentially, they dive into like a long portion of water that they have to swim through, and they get onto a land portion that they have to like basically run through, basically jumping over like essentially rock-made hurdles. And then they have to jump back into the water, get there, and then get onto the wooden platform that is the ending finish line. The first one to get onto the platform and then press the little red button that's been established for them wins. So essentially, you're
so basically
betting on
horse
which
racing,
one gets
but
there.
more humane.
Yeah, it's more humane. They actually take care of their stuff. Despite being pirates, they do actually have some morals. So,
Shocker.
Yeah. So essentially, you just tell me 1 to 8 which one you wanna root for, which one you wanna place bets on. Every single
Obviously.
one of the every single one of them have like little quirky little things about them. Like you'd realize that number 1 is like a little bit smaller than the rest of them. Number 2 has a little beret that he has like a little strap over his like head to keep it on him. The third one has like a little vest. The fourth one has a little bow tie. The fifth one has like a little tattoo that they like put into his fur. It's probably dyed like with like safe dyes so that way they don't ruin his fur.
Okay.
You would see the sixth one. The sixth one has like out all of them have like very standard like kind of like bluish eyes. This one looks over at the crowd and it is these like bright emerald green eyes. It also looks wide-eyed, like weirdly wide-eyed. You can see the seventh one is like weirdly bigger than the rest. Like he's not like chunky. It's just like he's just tall.
Okay, tall means a bigger stride, so I'm voting for that one.
And the 8th one, you can see that he is uncontrollably shaking.
Not that one.
So we have 2 on 7, 1 on 8. What about you?
5.
5. Okay.
Can't wait for 1 to win.
Are there odds?
Essentially, normally you just vote for 1. But I will say this: I will actually lightly twist this on how this can work, just because I think this is fun. It's probably going to be a one-time minigame. They'll never get to be seen again unless I actually get a reason to actually show it off again. I'd say this: you can either vote for a very specific one and you get triple, or you just vote for odd or even, and that can be double.
I vote for number 7 with 100 rupees.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you guys gotta let me know. So I guess just an NPC visual is just like write down the amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this, but I still want to vote 1.
all right. So you guys see as a seal with a with a black crown and red eyes on it.
What?
Break through reality. By opening a portal, and you see it basically waddle up beside you, Ooblecz, in between Ooblecz and Usagi, and you see it start betting for 1.
Okay.
So you see it.
I'm putting 200 on 1.
All right. So you put 200 on 1.
Gotta vote on the little guy. Yeah.
How much are you putting down? Chris, how many rupees are you putting down on this bet?
I'll match Issa's and throw 200.
Okay. So 2 people are putting 200 on 1, and everybody else is putting 100. 1 on 5, 1 on 7, and 1 on 8. So you see as the race begins, as the bell is hit, you hear the bell go off, and you see these little guys just start scurrying as soon as they hit. You see them all dive in, and you can see that number 3's kind of struggling to keep up a little bit as he starts getting left up in the dust a little bit. But the others seem to be keeping pace with each other. Yeah, it's the beret. The beret makes it rough, dude. You see the others finally get to that middle ground, the ground bit, and you see them just start darting over. And you'd see 7 with the size of that 7 is. It starts getting ahead of the rest. And as it starts jumping, you'd see it basically jump a little too late as it hits its right leg and it tumbles. As it hits one of the hurdles. It does get up and it starts trying to get back into the race, but it's obvious that it's lost its lead. As it gets to that final little bit, and you see that little 8. That little 8 starts shaking more violently. As its tail, when it gets back into the water to that final bit, starts propelling almost shakily. And it starts stirring up the currents for the other crats. As the other crats start to struggle, and the others start falling behind because the waves start throwing the side. Except one, which is 1. Except one of them, which is 1. So it's 1 versus 8. As the shaky one and the little small one start battling it out.
Oh boy.
Come on, little
down
tattoo.
to one of these 2.
Come on. Come on, number 7, you can do it.
As
One,
Come
you
on,
can
little
do it.
tattoo boy.
you see number 1
Yeah.
get up onto the diving board and press the button first, barely beating
yes!
the overly
Yes!
shaky cracked. So for second place at least gets their money back. They just don't win anything.
Okay, well, who gets second place?
Second place
Me.
was shaky.
I voted on 8, so I got it.
Yeah, 8
Fuck.
8 gets it.
Alright,
So-
so next time.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Okay.
As you see the next group of 8 start walking up, if you guys wish to vote for the crafts again.
Oh no, I'm good.
Nope.
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 No.
So did I make double?
Yeah. So you made triple.
I
You
made
triple the amount.
I made so much money.
Yep. Because you could have done odd or even, or you could have done specific. You did a specific, so you gained triple the amount. So you gained 600. You put down 200.
That means I have
you gained-
1,300.
Yep. And Chris, you gain 600 rupees after putting down 200. So good for you. Good job, man. What do you do with those 600 rupees, Chris? Do you
So
give?
what am I going to do with it?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it? That's money in this world.
I don't know. We might figure out later in the campaign.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh,
I guess
God.
just whenever you want to do something to the players with that, just like hit me up in DMs. The peanut gallery has power, everybody.
Oh no.
Oh, stop.
Oh man.
Give me
I
your
can't
money.
wait for him to buy a loan in someone's name, and then one of you guys just have a massive loan debt. Man. But yeah, you guys see the seal get its money, and it goes back through the portal and leaves. As all this starts happening, the lion will start walking off as well. As you can see him just kind of grumbling, saying, "I thought the big guy would win."
That's fair.
And as he starts doing that, you can, specifically Loki, you can hear a certain familiar voice. As a certain someone starts to walk up. Hello, Rena. No, it's not you. You're not the familiar voice. Did you want my lap? You want my lap, you little buddy? I know you well enough. I know you little grumpy. You little grumpy little cat. There you are. Hi. So, you would see, or hear, walking up behind you, is the corner master. You know her well. Sheeranlith, also known as Shiri, or Sheeran, who is a youngling, funny enough. So you're looking at a tiefling with like a snake-like tail that is like double the length of her body. That's the special thing about this version of tieflings. They can have like patchy scales, just like patches of scales on their body. Not all of them do,
Damn.
but they do typically have essentially like very like snakish tails rather than the typical tiefling tails. But it's literally like twice the length of their body. You can see this lady with like this like kind of like aqua bluish greenish type of like hair, pretty wavy hair too at that. It looks like she's re-dyed her hair again because last time you saw it was a purple. But it goes like halfway down her back, pretty curly, kind of goes every which way. These like purplish, bluish horns that go mainly upwards and then curve backwards very lightly near the end bit of the tip. Black slick eyebrows and these like very like again aquatic blue eyes. Similar to most younglings, she has little fangs and a very long but sharp tongue. She wears black rings on both of her hands and a bunch of tattoos on like both sides of her, like on both arms, just like these like blues and blacks essentially used for the colors for the tattoos of like snakes and like essentially her tattoos are more like snakes and mermaids is more what she has for her tattoos. And she even has a few like on her, like one on her face and like a few going up her neck as well. She wears similar to that Finnick Kitsune that you guys saw before, a very similar dress, except hers had like it goes up to her neck area and has like a little choker that connects onto. That is the one difference. And she also wears this like blue, like very light blue, like jacket, but like she never really wears it over the shoulder. She always has it like draped underneath, essentially. But she's wearing one of those dresses. She would just kind of like walk up. She would just go, "Well, I haven't seen you in quite a while, haven't I?
It's good to see you, Sherry.
It's good to see you. It's good to see that you're still alive.
Despite the world's best efforts. Yep.
You know, after hearing that you are alive and having searched for you for a bit, not finding you, having you show up here with a new crew, from what I've gathered, you hurt me. But I understand. So are you sticking around with them until you feel that they're in danger again, dipping again, or are you finally going to stick to your guns for once in your life? We could have killed the hunters. You know that.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in honesty, I got put on the crew by my goddess, so I'm not exactly allowed to leave.
Ah. Took you not so long enough. Should have done it with us, though.
Hey.
Hey. What? What? I'm just saying. I don't know your crew. I'm sure they're great people. But, I mean, they can't provide luxury like this. Now can they?
Nah.
Well, either way, I hope they
Loki's
treat
not
you
one to
well.
lie. He was just gonna, well, redid your hair at least.
Yes, yes. Well, you know, the purple was getting old, and I wanted something that fitted a little bit more of the blues that are already inked onto my body. I felt it might fit it a little bit better. Plus, it goes better with my eyes, I think, personally.
Yeah, looks good.
It is. Thank you, thank you.
Well,
Flattery's gonna get you nowhere with Genesis. You should know that already.
I'm sorry, as a player, what'd you say?
You should already know that flattery won't get you anywhere with Genesis, though. Though you should already know that. Essentially.
Oh,
she said.
no. Oh, no, I wouldn't bother. That won't get me anywhere.
Yes, you'll need to be more straightforward with him.
Yeah, that's the plan. I've got an idea. I just need to see if he'll hear me out.
That's good, that's good. I heard that, you know, from a little birdie, aka Phelan, and, you know, he talked with some of the other people that saw you come in. You're with the Catastrophe Pirates, aren't you now?
Yes, I am.
And I heard, just from a little birdie, because information got leaked. Whoopsies. Navy. Certain man's dead. Ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead, some would say. And you have a new
Clock Boy.
captain. Yes, yes.
Just like he just sits like,
You see,
which one? Oh yeah.
Yes, you see, I have a friend on that island that got frozen in time. I planned to kill him from the get-go. They just saved me some time.
Well, it's not helpful. I probably would have helped you.
Touche. So. Right. You have that little rabbit. Oh, he's a funny one. Does he live up to the rumors? Being a little goofball.
What I've seen depends on where we're at.
Well, I'm curious to see where he goes, considering I heard about his, well, you know, from a certain someone, you know, word spreads. I heard about his little escapade around Gao on the Kingdom's castle. Oh, that's a funny one.
Right.
Little rascal. You know, if you give him a little bit more of your, you know, distraction abilities, I'm sure he could get away with a lot more.
That's
Sounds
what
like
I
he
was
just didn't
planning.
have the right type of crew to associate. That's really the problem.
That's what I noticed as well, and I already talked to him about that.
Good. What happened to your weapons? You're missing your chains.
Yeah, they broke. I
think Genesis had something he wanted to give you anyway, so we might be able to replace those at least.
I was fighting, they got broke when I got pinned down, so I had no choice but to fight, and then they broke, and so I got reduced to these. And he just points at his 2 war picks, just like this is the best I got right now.
Well, do me a favor. Well, actually, I know you don't have to do me a favor. If you want to do me a favor, don't leave without telling me properly. Next time, don't leave a letter. Actually,
I have a knack for doing that. I need to stop doing that.
Next time you do that, I will dunk you in the ocean. Understand that?
I at least can swim, unlike fruit users.
I know, but I'll make sure you don't.
Hey.
So when you leave here, you
His
better let me
ears
know.
go back like, hey, hey, no murder. I did nothing.
Just go. Well, either way, I know Genesis was, before you decided to get up and go, he was going to be giving you a present, so that might be able to replace your problem. If he still has it in his locker, of course. He probably does, knowing him.
Yeah.
Unless
I
he's
do
pawned it off.
apologize.
No, you're good.
I do apologize for leaving. I have a knack for feeling like I'm a burden on people.
I can tell you right now, you are more of a help than a burden as far as we cared.
I keep getting told that.
Just that, like, sink of, like,
Because you're a good crewmate. After all, if you weren't good, we would have already gotten rid of you.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I saw that little blue slime.
Yeah.
Real interesting. I actually, just random thoughts. I picked up a little bit of that magic. I'm not really much of a magic user myself. I'm more of a monk. But I have a knack for picking up on magic. And, that's witches' magic connected onto them. Isn't it?
With my-
Patron-wise, that's what I'm picking up.
With my limited connection to magic, I have some to my patron and whatnot. I think so. Though I don't know everything about it. I haven't gotten to talk to them fully about it. It's weird to see a slime that's not green.
Yes, not just that.
Oh, sentient.
I'm
Something wrong with the color of my skin?
Hello.
Oh, good, you're here. I was actually going to ask. I was picking up on your thing. What's your patron? It's not very often I hear about a witch patron.
Well, she's not really of this dimension. Her name's Hamalicia.
Hamalicia. I know there's always a shot I might know.
She's
but I don't
quite
think I
a
know.
lovely lady.
I
But
can imagine.
unfortunately, I'm kind of special. She only talks to me, okay? No, she has to do it. But yeah,
Witches
she's not up here.
Witches temper normally, if they do act as patrons, they typically are very picky on the people they give it to. So I actually can't believe that. That doesn't explain that other magic coming off of you. You're cursed, aren't you?
Yeah. There's no blue slimes like me. No, I kind of like being a slime, but I was a human. I still don't know what I looked like as a human.
No,
I hope I was hot.
Probably were. If that makes you feel any better.
My eyes blink. I batter my eyelids.
You form eyelids and batter them.
No, it's just like my eyeballs formed, then unformed, then formed.
Oh my god. She was just gonna go, I mean, considering your charisma, you were either genuinely just overall a well-made person, or you were making up for your lack of looks. One of the two. But that's just me assuming.
Damn, maybe that's ugly.
No, not always the case. You never know. Either way, if that's the magic I think that is, that's Gistendor, isn't it? That Elder Troll that got released a while back?
Yeah, I really have to get a hold of that guy and just...
Yeah, Gistendor. I know from what I've heard, your patron might already be on this for all I know. Two not this side, not the island that you'll be heading after this one, but the one after that your compass will probably lead you to. Just me guessing. Normally the compass will lead you to whatever island's the closest in connection to the next one, so forth, so on. Typically, I'm pretty sure it should bring you to it. I don't know the island's name, but there was an island that was inhabited by normal people. It's been taken over completely by slime.
Oh, my people.
Yes, it's not that people haven't tried. It's more of that people are afraid to go to the island because they don't know what's happened to the past residents. In the Navy, they can't seem to get permission from the higher-ups to engage with it yet, probably because they want more information before they try to.
Yay, time to solve a problem.
If
Yay!
you're a slime and you're cursed by him, you might be able to make conversation. I'll mention, I've gotten a very light glance on the island, because we passed by it, it's past our trail that we were taking, while steering the ship. Because we try to go by islands and, kind of get people's attention, for the money. Best way to run a business as far as I care. I saw more developed versions of slimes than what you are. If that makes sense.
What?
I saw, and I don't know. Are you able to take a more humanish form?
Yeah.
So
Let me show you.
Yeah, please.
Turn into a human man form. Let's go.
Okay. So she'd look at it and just go, yeah, that's the type of forms they were taking. They were taking more humanish forms. They weren't looking like blobs.
There's others that look like me?
It looked like it. I don't know if it's the original residents and they've been cursed, or if they've somehow started creating slimes that have gained sentiency.
Oh.
Or
They might have been cursed as well.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's more like me.
I wasn't aware there was a cursed slime from Gistendor to begin with. I was assuming they've gained sentiency. But with this revelation, those residents might just be cursed. Like you.
I could talk to them. Other people that are like me.
I recommend
I
looking
can already
into that.
talk to normal slime.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. A little bit of language barrier. It's all about the vibes.
It's all about the vibes. You'll figure it out. I definitely recommend looking into that island. Definitely.
Okay.
Just a hint out there. Also, I went ahead and let Genesis know. So he should be over here shortly to give you guys a talk.
He's coming here.
Oh, well,
Genesis?
it's more of he's probably going to send someone to bring you to him. It's more of I'm waiting for him to answer the call.
Okay.
He's probably
I was about to say.
He most
I
likely
do
will
need to talk to him.
He most likely will ask for all of you to probably come to the office, most likely. Or at least the mainstay of your crew. He probably doesn't want the whole crew. That's a lot of people. But
yeah.
yes.
I need to go talk to him.
Yes. I recommend you do so.
I'm gonna go do that if he's fine with me coming.
Of course.
All right, time to go test the gods and just.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, you guys will eventually get to go get summoned over there. But if you guys want to do any lessons in gambling, before you guys have to go deal with Genesis, this is your last shot to do free little things. What you want to go do?
Okay.
Everybody.
I made so much money.
I want to see what those slot machines are.
Slot machines! Oh, I'd love slot machines.
Slot machine.
I would love to indulge with you in some slot machine.
Alright, so we've got 2 people going to slot machines. Heck yeah. So, fun thing with the slot machines, how they work. How I set this up. So, the player is going to roll a d6 3 times. And if you manage to get the same number 3 times in a row, you'll gain a prize. So, the way it works, The entry is 50 rupees. The price is 700. Also, I said the player, I should probably be rolling it because I need actually that, or unless you guys want to roll it digitally. If you guys roll it digitally, I think it's fine. But I do need to see the rolls for that, since you guys are actually gaining money out of this. So do you guys want to roll the d6s digitally, where I can see it, or do you want me to roll it?
So what would happen if I get 2 of the same number but not 3?
You would only, I honestly didn't think about that, but I'll say this. Instead of getting the 700, you might just be able to get 150.
Okay. Seems a little...
So you can still
Odds
get
are not in my favor.
The odds are not in your
let's
favor,
just
but if you
roll.
at least get 2, you can still gain something out of it.
Okay.
But also, like, that's the thing about slot machines. You know, like, the odds are never in your favor. Slot machines are literally
There's
the
not.
worst gambling choice out of
Well, of
anything in a
course.
casino. Yeah. But it's iconic. So, yeah. Are y'all rolling, or you want me to roll?
I'll roll the 3d6 on the
Alright.
thing.
Yeah, roll it on roll.
And putting down 50. Let's go.
Yep. See what you
Oh.
get. What you get. I'm gonna check. You got a 6, a 5, and a 1. Yes, so you lose 50 rupees. You don't get anything from the slot machine.
I'm gonna do it one more time,
Okay.
and I'll call it there.
Yep. That's a 6, a 1, and a 2. Yeah, you lose another 50 as you just don't seem to gain anything from the slot machine.
I'm down 100, and Ooblecz is pissed. No, I'm kidding.
That's fair. Usagi,
Okay.
Well,
are you?
I'm gonna throw 50.
Heck yeah. Loki did it too. You lose 50, buddy, as you got a 1, a 6, and a 4.
What
know.
keeps in the negatives?
Dude, Loki literally just walks by when, like, I'm not even gonna try. Like, he puts the money, rolls it, and just keeps walking. Like, it's like
Wait.
fucking, he just does not even stick around it. He does
Wow, I
not
lost
care.
already. Wow, I lost already. Okay.
Dang.
Oh, wow,
He
I guess
rolled. It was like,
that's
I lose, and just kept walking.
All right. So, you want me to roll it, Usagi?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. That's a 6. A 4. You might be able to get a 2 though. And a 1. Dude, what is with the 641? Did someone else get a 641? Yeah,
Yep,
Loki
I did.
literally did. It's just in a different order. What the heck?
I'll give it a shot. How do
Okay.
I do this over Roll20?
Slash R.
Slash R and
3d6.
Yeah. Make sure to space the R and the 3.
Yeah.
3D.
Yeah.
3d6, you said? Okay.
Yep. There
Nope.
you go. Alright, so you got a 1, 2, and a 5, so you just lose 50 rupees. You don't gain anything out of it. As Kirla, even you aren't getting any luck. Nobody's getting luck on the slot machines. Usagi puts in another 50 rupees and doesn't gain anything as you got a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Alright. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, that's fair. That's the thing with
Loki's
slot
already-
machines. It's very high if you actually get it, but you've got to actually get something out of it. It's not easy.
I refuse. Okay.
Everyone's
Down
put
another
another 50 down and got a 5, a 1, and a 4.
I refuse. I've already lost 100 from this. I'm not losing anymore.
Oh, you
my
got to.
God.
So Issa put down, did another one, a 5, a 3, and a 5. So you gained 150. So you gained 100
I'm even.
back.
I'm even now.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
even from what I started with.
Yeah,
I already
yeah,
made
yeah.
something. Alright, I'm gonna do it
man.
again. Actually, the scrambling thing's really taking over me.
It is. You gained 100. You gained 100. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
She's on fire. She got another 2. It was a 2, 2, 1. There's another 100.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep
I lost.
going. 3, 5, 1.
Keep
Go again. Go
going.
again. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
You just think of how rich you can be. Just think about how rich you can be. A 2, 3, 3. Yes, an 8. All right. You can do one more time. Because you're probably going to get pulled away from here in a second here because the staff's going to be bringing you to Genesis with the rest.
Oh, Loki's
Okay,
already walked
okay.
off to Genesis.
Oh boy.
Fair enough.
Ah.
And you
Okay.
failed the last match. You put down your 50 rupees. I kid you not, you do that, right? And you see a staff member, like, as you, like, fail that one game, the 2, the 6, and the 4. You see a staff guy just walk up and just go, hey, do you need a minute?
Oh no, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're taking that better. You're taking that.
I was just experiencing the joys of gambling.
Yeah. I just know some people. He takes a look over at the slot machines, and there is a guy who's face down in the controls. You just go. Some people don't handle it as well.
I got 400 from that. Let's go. I look over him and just like. I'm just so happy. I'm like, wow, I've never experienced gambling before. This is my first time gambling. That I remember. This is my first time gambling. This is so fun.
Yeah.
I'm just having a great time. Grand old time.
That's grand. You guys are like walking, talking. As he kind of like he gets you herded up with like essentially Kirla, Usagi, and Loki.
Oh boy. Okay.
Because y'all are essentially just kind of being escorted by staff to like kind of meet Genesis, that type of thing.
Yep,
There's
I'm quite I'm quite terrified of this guy.
I got 1,500. Like I gained 50. I started with 200 and I got 1,500. Oh, my monitor is dead.
Oh, both of them.
Oh,
No,
Or just
it's
that
fading
one?
to black. It is fading to black, bro.
Oh, dude.
The gambling has cursed my monitor.
Dude.
Wow.
I only use one now. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's actually really easy to
you
deal
know-
with.
you know, at least you still have one. Like that's worth something.
It actually died. What the hell?
Dude, it's actually gone. It's rest in peace, monitor.
It's gone forever.
So as you guys start walking in, Kira, you are going with the rest, right? You are following with the staff, that whole thing, right?
Yeah, Kirla's going with.
I fight the
yeah.
staff. No, I'm kidding.
Dang.
She
okay.
looks a bit sad, but
Yeah.
1,500.
It is that thing of like I'll let you know because you are like one of the other captains and Loki kind of went off ahead. Sheeran would be the one kind of like guiding you to the office area. So, yeah, you get the quartermaster kind of like bringing you over while the others just have no staff essentially. But
Loki already knows where to go, so he just started walking
Yeah.
on his own.
It's that weird thing of like he's been here before, he knows the place, he knows where to go, like it's that sort of thing. It's that vibe, you know what I mean? Oh man, I'm actively grabbing the picture of Genesis just so you guys actually can finally see the full design of this character.
This absolute fucking unit.
Yeah, the unit of a Anubai. So as you guys get up to the office area, they basically bring you to an elevator spot where they would press a button. Yes, they had an artificer make this. And you would see it open, and they'd lead you guys into the elevator. The rest of the staff would, like, essentially just stay on the same floor. But, you know, Sheeran would go into the elevator with you guys. Because they don't want to overcrowd the elevator. And you would see that you guys are technically on the first floor. And then you see just a one called where it looks like it takes instead of a button, there's like a card that has to be scanned on it, where it just says office, in just like a golden font. You see her just scan her card on it as it would start taking you down. And the fun thing about this elevator is one of those elevators where like it has the glass doors so you can see things as you go down. As you can see that you start seeing the ocean as you start going down. As this isn't above water, this is underwater. As it starts diving down. And you start going down this elevator and it's like, I'd say not really quite a minute, but like probably like 30 seconds of just standing in this elevator as you're just going up. Or going down, sorry. And I actually have a map for this place. So I'm actually going to get this for you guys. Because this kind of helps you guys get an idea of what this office is like. So I'm just going to boink. As you guys can now see this area. His office is not as much of like a corporate office, type of things. It's more of, the best way to put it is, it's kind of like a gambling area / like meeting hall. It's a weird in between. So you can see like when you come out of there, you can see that there is like a bunch of that there is like a bunch of tables to your left and right where he has like different cards and different type of like dice just kind of on there, like small little wooden tables with like 3 or 4. Probably like if he has like a really big party, a really big meeting, he probably has a lot of people just sit at these tables, do gambling and play games until like the actual meeting starts, or probably even host parties for like his people down here sometimes. You can see a pool table, those sorts of things. But you can see this one big circular table that has like 5 other like chairs, so 6 in total, that you guys can basically go over and sit at, as he's already sitting at like the main bit. Behind him is like a little water area, and I know you don't see it on the map, but there's a ship there. So he probably has his own little special docking area where he docks his specific ship. Like if he ever chooses to go anywhere and to leave the casino to go deal with something, that's his ship. So you can see where he has like his little ship parked in the office essentially. As you get to see this Anubai in like a black suit. He's got like these like broad shoulders, pretty muscular, pretty well built. You can see that he has these like this like golden what's the word? Little golden like accessories kind of built around like his head and around his ears and like kind of built into his suit. You can see that he's like these like reddish eyes. And then with him being Anubai, he has that like very like Anubis type of like snout. And he has this like red tie and white dress shirt underneath the the suit. But you can see him just kind of sitting there. He's a very stone-faced person. He doesn't look like happy, but he doesn't look like angry or anything. It's a very like stone-faced expression, or you could even say a poker face. And then you would come eye to eye with Genesis as you step out of the elevator.
Oh boy.
As you would look to the group of you and just go, have a seat. Feel free to take a drink. We have plenty to go around.
No, I'm just... Okay. I'm very intimidated.
As you should be. This is a big
Loki.
guy.
Loki
Yeah,
calmly walks forward and takes a seat.
I suppose I'll do the same. While looking around like a... I assume Asta's not here.
No. They only allowed the main people to come down here, essentially.
Okay. Good. Okay, good. Anyway.
Yep. You guys can all move your tokens to where you would sit. The quartermaster would head over to like the left side of Genesis to sit. Basically, Usagi's sitting across from him, like I don't want to get near him, type of thing.
Loki's looked at us like, I'm not gonna subject anyone else to sitting next to this guy, and I don't mind sitting here.
Fair. As I just move you to the one other chair slot. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna scoot you over there. There you go, buddy. So you guys can all sit down at the table, and essentially he has essentially just like wine glasses, just like placed across the table, so everybody can have like a glass of wine if they wish. You just go, well, it's good to meet the lot of you. I don't think I need to explain who I am. I'm Genesis. From my understanding, a certain good friend of mine and an old crew member of mine has joined your crew. And he'd actually give a glance over to Kirla.
Wait, really? Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Look at you like...
Well,
I'm so confused. Oh.
I'm not looking to cause you any problems. And hopefully you aren't looking to do so with me either. For I understand, your group has already fought a warlord. But unlike me, you had a reason to fight him. I think it makes most sense if the two of us work together. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I never got to mention it actually to Loki, because it's something that started to develop later on, because the warlord system hasn't been around for that long, but I don't plan to stay the warlord forever. Plain and simple. The only reason why I'm mentioning this to you is because your group seems to have a tendency to work in tangency with the revolution.
Oh,
I was actually going to be mentioning that.
Well,
oh,
isn't that a surprise? You see,
It's not exactly unheard of.
you could say that for now I'm biding my time. I'm sapping as much money out of the Navy I can get, and allowing myself to build as much of an empire as possible, so when the time comes to strike, it'll be like dealing with a mini emperor. Now, Loki, and you see him just take a sip of the wine and place it down onto the table. You gave your resignation only with letter. You know I don't like that. You had
didn't
no
give him a
reasons.
2-week notice. Oh shit.
You know, I understand you have your reasons, but let me make something clear. If you ever do something like that again, I will make sure to find you. And I will handle things in a more personal matter.
oh my.
Irla would just tilt her head and look at Genesis and just... So you're saying he has a knack for that, huh?
Oh yes, you know, there's another crew actually recently that he was a part of at one point, and they consider him good friends. They came by here recently because they're still looking for him.
Which ones?
Ever heard of the Love Pirates? They were looking for you.
I forgot. Oh shit.
It seems leaving notes is a habit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it.
Do that again. I will make sure to turn your left leg into gold.
I
At least that would slow him down.
need that.
I'm sure you
Who knows, maybe if he's slower, it won't take 3 months to track him down.
He
And the
can't
goddess
run.
intervening.
Indeed. He can't run if he has no leg. And that would sell weirdly well.
I'm not surprised. Well, in that instance, I'll do better. And he kind of just starts looking around like, "Don't fucking kill me, you fucking three." Like, he looks at like the 3 people who are giving him shit. He's just sitting like, "God, fuck."
Oh,
I
boy.
get it. I fucked up. Leave me alone.
It's not my fault you left in the middle of the night with nothing but a note.
I'm just sitting here waiting for. I got no horse in this race.
Right.
I'm just sitting here trying not to be, trying not to piss him off.
Oh god.
Loki would look at this like, "Well, I can be quite honest.
Mm-hmm.
I left the crew, and it's as if my luck stayed here. It went so wrong, so fast.
I can tell by the way you're dressed.
I've got the new clothing. I'll have to switch out of eventually. It's Phelan. Yeah.
Did he take
felt
off his
bad.
clothes again?
Yes.
He's done this for almost every rookie that's walked into the casino the last month. I'm going to have to keep enforcing him to keep buying new clothes. Right, well, at least
At
you
least
have
you
something.
get some of your money back.
That's true. I mean, if anything, he's buying the clothing technically from me. Because I own every store here to begin with. But Either way, you just kind of snap his fingers, and you would see just like a random person run up in a suit with a box. Just go, put it on the table. You'd see them put it on the table and then run off. And you would just go,
goodbye.
open the box.
I had it in my brain it being in the middle. I don't know why. Like the most like tiny arms.
You just go, this box, and just so you understand, this is supposed to be seen as a peace offering for your crew. Originally, it was only supposed to have something that was meant for you before you chose to up and leave. But I've decided to cater it when I heard that you had joined with the group fairly quickly. You could say I move fast. So, feel free, each one of you, to take a look at your little specialized gift.
Ooh, okay. I guess I'll do that.
Open his.
So, you opened the box, right?
I opened my box, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, each one of you guys have essentially like a little small box. You opened your box, Loki. And there is a pair of golden chains that you can use as weapons. So similar to whips, except they do a D8 of bludgeoning. Because whips... Because, I mean, those are chains. Those are going to hit way harder than whips. So you can dual wield those. They're golden chains. They're like a +1 version of that. So I guess for now, until I guess I make a proper, like, weapon for this, you can just grab a weapon that does a D8 of bludgeoning and just grab a +1 version of that and then add that to your inventory and just rename it. That's really all it is.
Yeah, I made something similar to this, so yeah, I can just I can edit what I made and yeah, it'll be good. Cool.
Cool. Yeah, you would see Yusagi, you said you were opening yours? Yes? Okay. So you open your box. And in the box is a golden heart. And he would just go, your family, from what I understand, is part of the Dorbo clan over in the Crux dynasty, right?
Yep. Yes.
Consider this my way of patching up the damage done. I tracked down the person who set your base on fire. And I tore their heart out. That's their heart.
Oh.
Feel free to hold on to it. Or sell it. But you can at least rest assured that the person who burnt down essentially your home, they're dead for sure. I made sure that elf didn't get to live another 400 years.
Huh. I guess that's cool. Does it do anything?
It's a golden heart. You could sell that.
It is good for money.
It's something you're dealing with a pirate.
Good point.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. As well, just thinking, oh god, this is so weird. But I guess I can sell this for money. Okay. This is so weird. Okay.
You would see Kirla, do you open yours?
Yeah, she would carefully open her box.
Cool. As you open your box, you see is 2 golden eyes. And you'd see him just go, I did some digging. And I actually know of a person that's recently contacted me saying they ran into you. Jackal. Captain Jackal. I had a talk with him. Did some digging and found out that one of the people that attacked your farm, they were nearby. So, I decided to take the time to track one of them down. You see, one of the people of the group that attacked your farm they chose to leave the group. In other words, they lost their only form of protection. It was the lizard folk, green-scaled, black scarf. I got the information. All the information, if you want to hear it. But, I made sure that he paid with what he did. Those are his eyes.
Is he the one who set the fire?
He's a part of the group, but I have the full information. So that was the eyes of Jithu. He was essentially the rogue of those headhunters. The one who set the fire was the sorceress of the group, which was Mithnari, essentially a tiefling. From my understanding, the group consisted of her, a flagellant cleric named Khalida. There was the leader, Aether, and there's the barbarian of the group, which I think he called him Io, because he didn't know the full name. And from my understanding, they got the request specifically from a global noble named Vamai. Apparently he wanted that area, that location, where your farm was located, and because it's a global noble, they don't care. When they were denied, they simply said fine, and decided to quite literally take it by force. I can't access where those people live. Even as a warlord, I can't get near them. But at the very least, I can tear out the eyes of one of the people that they hired, that was willing to throw out morals. So take that as my offering.
I appreciate this. Thank you.
Of course. I may only be here for money at the end of the day, or at least is what a lot of people understand about me, but I still have some sense of humanity. At least more than most people in the Navy and pirate side of things tend to have. And as for you, little slime, you see,
Yeah.
I tried to do digging on you. There's no
you've been digging at
information
me.
on you. You're interesting. So, because I couldn't find any information, I couldn't go and find someone and tear their heart out. The only reason why Loki got chains instead of a body part of someone that deserves death, is because those were prepped before he left. He just kind of gives a look towards Loki, saying that.
Loki's ears are back, like, eh.
You just go. The fact is, as much as I'd love to, that wasn't an option. Not for you. Not that I could see, at least. You don't seem to get yourself into bad situations in the way some of the others have either gotten themselves into or have simply been unlucky to have gotten unraveled into, compared to the rest of your party, to the rest of your crew.
I'm just a simple cook. I'm still trying to figure out how to get back to what I used to be. As you could probably tell, I wasn't really a slime. I was a wizard, a human. Yeah. Do you know anything about like islands of slimes? Maybe like I've been able to talk to slimes and stuff like that, but I've heard of an island like that. Some slimes.
There is a slime island we passed by. Should be 2 islands away. That island has quite literally the terrain itself has become slime.
The entire thing?
The entire thing from what I could see.
Huh.
You might be able to talk with them. We didn't dock there. We typically would dock at an island for a day or two to advertise, but that was too risky that I didn't know if they could actually destroy the ship in the process.
Right.
With a normal ship, you
Maybe
could dock
I-
away from the island and be fine, but with how massive the casino is, there's risk involved with that.
The other the other slime should learn the joys of gambling, like I have tonight.
I'd love for them to learn, but I had to take precaution just in case. If they're good
I can
people,
talk to them.
please send me a letter. I'd be more than happy to allow them to enjoy the life of gambling.
I'd be happy to see other ones that look like me. It's very weird being pointed out that I'm a Muslim. Like, hey, yeah, I know I'm a Muslim, guys. Stop looking at me!
I understand. You're in an odd position in life, from what I can tell. It's unfortunate. But while I might not have anything that might be of normal value to you, I do have this. And you would see him just kind of like push the box towards you and just go, feel free to open it. There's a little something that you might find of interest to you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm gonna open it.
Alright. I am actively, funny enough, I'm actively grabbing the picture of this item right now. Because it is a very specific item, and it's actually a funny little goofy little item. It's a little goofball item, and you're gonna love it. Where'd it go? I actually know what it's supposed to look like anyway, so I should just start describing it. So,
No way.
you can see, it is like, you know like those really old-timey smoking pipes?
Uh-huh.
The ones that like you know, you put it to your mouth and it goes all the way down and it dips out like a weird U. I found the picture. There is a version. He gives you one of these, but it is like it looks like it is made of bone, but it is laced on the inside with gold, and the tip bit where you put your mouth is black, and then gold, and then leads into the bone. As you see this, it is like designed near the end bit where the smoke is supposed to come out, like that of like a dragon's mouth. Like teeth basically come up and like, yeah, there's like little horns. It's a little like bone dragon pipe essentially. As you just give it to you and just go, it's something my family had for quite some time. We tend to pass it around to people we believe needed it. As a newbie, we tend to look into the undead. You could say that if you ever ran into any ghosts or anything, or should you kill someone by accident but you need information out of them still, that sort of thing, you should be able to cast a form of speak with dead by using that pipe.
I would love to meet some dead people.
Of course. Of course, if it's
Maybe
a
I can
living
use some.
sentient skeleton, you shouldn't need to, but say you kill a Navy soldier by accident because you tortured him a little too much.
Torturing, I don't really do all that. That's too freaky for me.
Understood. Honestly,
I'm
kind
a
of
cook.
happy.
I don't do anything like that.
You get the idea, though. Maybe if you want to talk to the fish you killed randomly, I guess that's an
The
option.
fish?
I mean, yes, you are turning into sushi, aren't you?
Oh my god. What would I say to them? Hello, little fishies!
You could say, I'm sorry for killing you.
Oh, I guess that's a way.
You can see there's
I
a
guess I
small
can say that.
smirk. There's probably a good guess this man is joking. I just...
I can't wait for Ooblecz to actually do that.
I can't speak fish, but thank you.
You're welcome.
I really do appreciate this gift. I wish I could give you something back.
There's no need. After all, this is simply my way of letting your group understand. I don't mean any harm, and hopefully we can avoid having another warlord battle with your group. Plus,
I would gamble more
that's an
for
option.
you.
I appreciate it. Plus your group is now watching over Loki. So as far as I care, if you die, and he dies because of your inability to function as a human being, I'll just have to find you and bring you back to life.
Oh boy.
And we'll figure out where to go from there. Maybe a
Oh.
debt. That could be nice. have you work for me for the next 500 years as an undead. I could put in interest.
That was pretty interesting. Anyways.
Yes, anyways, that doesn't matter. I'll think about that if it
Oh, what's-
actually happens. For now, I don't need to think about such loans.
Loki says, he goes, what's this about immortality?
And as you say that, you'd hear an alarm begin to go off.
Oh, great.
As the office would start to, like, blink reds. And you'd see him just get up and just go, apologies. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it. Your guest. Sit
Oh.
tight. As he and Sharon will get up and leave the office. As they're going to go deal with whatever the heck is going on right now.
Okay.
As you see them go to the elevator and go up. As now it's just the four of you guys. Just in the office. Around the table. With alcohol.
Is this just an attempt to get me to steal something? Like, because it's not happening.
I doubt it.
No. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing shit.
I want to mention this alarm is relatively loud. It is like blaring. As it sounds
Loki.
like Loki, you'd actually know this alarm actually because you've worked here. You would know this is an alarm that normally goes off when something is hit, when the casino is hit. So it could just be like a sea monster that does happen from time to time. It could be a pirate. It could be a pirate crew. It could be the Navy if for some reason they were like, screw the warlords, who knows. There's all sorts of things that can lead to this sort of thing.
Oh, something has attacked the boat.
Yep. As
great.
you can see from the docking area, a ship comes skewering through. As like essentially the way that like the ships come into this underwater area is that there is this like chute that they're supposed to use an elevator that comes up, picks it up, and brings it down. You see this ship come launching out of it as it slams into the water and hits the ground. And you can hear, right as it hits, you can hear a man just go, well, let's get some money. And that is where we end off.
Oh, great.
Oh, we have to fight Genesis's damn battle. God damn.
Oh, fucking asshole. Oh, great.
Alright. Thank you guys for watching the Rum and Harbor campaign.
I got my new weapons.
Yeah. You guys can find this podcast, this little like session, this little campaign up on the Lost Harbor Tavern, up on Spotify and on YouTube, where you can find also some YouTube shorts, some one shots. You can find the brothel campaign, the hidden garden campaign, and on top of that, we have a second channel called the Lost Shipyard, where you can go check out the Sanity campaign, and not just that, by the way, the Amnesia campaign and the Duped campaign. But yeah, you can check it all out over there. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you guys stopping on by. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to, maybe watch it a little bit more times. If you already watched it once, maybe watch it again. Maybe watch it a third time. Maybe watch it a fourth time. I'm not going to stop you. Who am I to tell you? I'm not your mom. All right, thank you guys for stopping on by.
I'm gonna
We'll
tell
see
you.
guys next time.
Watch it 10 times.
Yeah, watch it.
Bye.
No balls. Bye.
Bye.